So load up roll and make a roll to take control. Weed&d.
Ooh. What's up, buds? Welcome to Weed&d, the positive live tabletop role-playing experience. I am your Dungeon Master for the night, Brandon Allen McClenahan. It's so good to see you. My buds call me Bam, guys. We're keeping it quiet today. I'm just kidding. I know how long ago. I've never done that on the come-in. So, maybe we got a high train coming. Look out. Great to see you guys. I see ours. We got Grim hunting the Boojum. Some of the old school buds. Y'all been jamming in the house. My man Cardman. Guys, it's so good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. We are there was like some tech weirdness before, so we'll be like dialing in some audio stuff. If it sounds awful, let us know. Apparently there's been like some other channels that have had the same issue today. So I apologize in advance. Should I just talk louder? Is that probably the way to just is that better there? Like I said, we'll dial it in as we go. So shout out to Steph for handling a last minute throw. There we go. All right, so maybe I just need to talk like a human being. So good to be here, guys. We are doing us a little epilogue, a little storytelling ending to our chapter 3. We did the finale with the battle with the meteor. You know, the Stilf. Was it Stilf? Star?
Smilf.
Star Mama and like they beat the Smilfs. The Smilf singular. And Synthesis has fallen as well. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some like storyline stuff with the characters. We might be jumping around the world of Ganjaria a little bit tonight, as well as highlighting some stuff we're going to. We're definitely gonna be smoking, we're gonna be chilling, having a good time. And to do that, I'm going to pass this here joint to my dear and wonderful friend.
Oh, God.
Nicole, how you doing, Nicole?
What is up, buds? I am Nicole Unger. I play Shayemira. Well, the epilogue, she survived. She's still here. She's still around.
Shots fired, Drew. Shots fired.
We'll avenge you. We've got your head. I'm so excited to do this epilogue. It kind of close out this really awesome chapter that we had. It was so much fun. There's so many really cool moments in this like chapter that I really like. So that'll be my question. What is like one of your favorite moments from this chapter? One of my favorite moments. Oh, I have so many. Oh no, why did I pick this question? Okay, one of my for my character moments. One of my favorite things was turning into pickles and like tricking this person into thinking I was pickles. I love that. That was fun. What about you, Jake?
Oh, geez. Well, thank you, Nicole. Jake Taylor here as Reks Milo. What level are we? 12?
12.
Level 12 Dragon Mat Cleric. And shoot,
Shucky dang darn.
This fucking chapter was just like a bunch of bangers.
I know.
It's really tough to pick one.
It's
really tough to pick one.
Pick one.
I think us slaying, even though he was fake Brimbranth, the Simulacrum dragon fight. Like we killed a dragon, guys.
Yeah.
And it was pretty rad.
That was pretty cool.
That's pretty rad.
That was pretty rad, pretty cool. My buddy Drew.
Rad. What is up, buds? Hopefully I'm not coming in too hot. I was told that my mic was particularly hot, so I'm going to talk like a normal person. Anyways, I'm Drew. You guys might have seen me from this show before. I am playing, or was playing, Tynaricus Onyxheart, the level 12.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I had a fun time. I had a fun time playing my guy. But you know, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And that leads me to my favorite part of what it was, and that was breaking Grandpapa's record. What was it, 144? 144. Yeah, that was what was that band did Smack My Bitch Up? Prodigy, thank you. I was like, I can't think of their name. Yeah, sorry.
Prodigy, there you go.
You said you were gonna go ham on Momsy, and I was like, well, all right then. She's held. I'm gonna. You sure? I'm gonna do it.
buds.
All right.
Yeah, they're healthy.
Reds with smites. Rose.
Yeah, it was tasty. But speaking of tasty,
Hey!
Hey!
My name is Brenna Folger, but you guys know me as Gildaradner, Genewilder, level 12, lore bard from space. Space, if you will. My favorite moment, I want to say, well, like, as far as me goes, I really loved every single time I did something really problematic. This group that I was with didn't do anything about it. This is really lovely.
no,
I got away with so much murder. Everyone was like, well, that's Gil. And I'm like, okay. All right, let's keep going then. El Presidente.
All right, and then she's holding two heads. Like, it's fine.
So that was good. And then I think it was, I really loved every single time that, like, I think it was like a DM thing where I just really appreciated how you were willing to switch up whether or not they liked, like, what their tone was, whether or not they rolled high or low with or flipped, whatever it was.
Super fun. Even online,
That was a fun dynamic. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, there was a little curb rule on that where it was like if it was specifically NPCs that were like more inclined to dislike you, they would have to roll a little bit lower on the even odd scale. But by and large, it was pretty much just like if it was even, they liked you, and if it was odd, they had like a negative experience.
Fun.
And I used like a D20 too. I was like, whatever, let's see what.
That's skill, though.
Yeah.
That's skill for you. So yeah, that's what I liked about all my stuff. How about you, Abby?
Very cool, very cool. Well, yeah, I'm Abby Dandy, aka Sylvia Starshield, round these parts.
Sometimes a different name.
Also, Dabby Andy as well. Perhaps Dabsint. Sometimes Dabbysint. I don't know. Maybe trying to get that one.
Dabbysint is like
Yeah.
pleasant.
Dabbysint.
She's Dabbysint.
Oh, Dabbysint.
Oh.
I'm on Abby Batical or something like
I
that.
like
You
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to wrap up all these little loose ends today and see where we all end up. But as far as like a favorite moment, I was just really tickled when Gil was revealed to be like the Genghis Khan of space. That was just
That
a
was
fun
pretty
little
awesome.
Shyamalan
Twist!
Yeah.
Joseph Gilbles. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. That ooze. That was like an early joke of like, as we had talked about, like bringing that in. That was why that ooze was like staring at her with hatred.
Yeah.
So that early on ooze that kept showing back up.
Yeah, we were all like,
That's why.
it's that guy's problem.
Remember, because he like
Racist.
there's like a voice that
I
screamed,
didn't say he was racist.
"You will pay for what you've done to my family" before it died.
Oh yeah.
He was also racist.
He was also racist.
I mean, right.
I did
Yeah.
feel
You can be a
almost his
victim
whole
and
race.
racist.
Yeah.
But as far as Syl, it was like sick to return to space. That was
Yeah.
awesome. That was a sweet moment.
I'm glad that you got to like do that. You got to just take your opportunity and be like, all right, then I'm out of here. Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
Later.
It's here. The time is now. Yeah. But
Okay.
what about you, ma'am?
Oof. Nicole killing Detective Samuel was
Oh
like a
my
huge,
gosh.
huge
Oh my
moment.
gosh.
We're gonna live it down.
Detective
Right at the beginning, too.
Yeah.
It's in the lore.
Taking Drew out. Like honestly, like I will always think of that and laugh. Like everybody was funneling out, and right before he left, I gave him a hug, and I was just like, "Gotcha."
I was like, oh.
The sweet whisper. Yeah, man, there was a bunch of dope ones. I really liked the Iceborne ended up like a really cool thing that were like beyond design. They just kind of took on a life of their own, and that was a lot of fun. And then there's a visual that will always stick with me of that like weird lure in the mist that was like bringing you guys in and then paralyzed you. And that was like where we introduced Rembrandt. It was like a trap that he had, that weird like Oculus creature.
The jellyfish thing.
The jellyfish.
Yeah.
Or the anglerfish.
Yeah. And there's just like that. I see that picture, just this like crystal dragon punched in the woods while this like little beacon is like drawing you in. There's like something about that I love. So,
Hell yeah.
but I had
We
like
just gonna like blink into existence back with Shay's brother, and he's like, so anyways, like as if like, oh my god, like
he's
all
just
we did
sitting
was like
at
go
that
through,
thing.
all we did was go through like mist together, and we're all walking out, and he's like, so yeah.
He's like, and then you
Anyway,
just
like back on the
disappeared.
cart. We're like, what?
Fox is like,
Whoa,
we're almost there,
sorry.
guys.
That is
Wait a
some
minute.
strong tea I brewed you.
Yeah, bro, you should be smoking that man's stuff. But yeah, no, this
The
was
whole thing was a weed dream.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
No.
who
The
shot
whole
JR?
thing was a
Yeah.
dream.
The whole yeah.
Yeah, I thought we had talked a little bit last week too about like there was something nice in the pacing of the sense of jumping a little set piece to set piece. Like, not that there's not like joy to be found in all places, but it was nice, like kind of like keeping that drive of like the big moments going, and it made downtime like a little faster. You know, some games it's like I think Kush Kingdoms Chapter 2 we like spent some like serious time in downtime. I think we had a game or two where it was just that. And so it's cool. I really enjoy getting to like play because a lot of you guys are new to D&D or have only played with some people, and so it's like it's been fun to like show a couple different play styles of the game. And that's kind of when I designed the world was for that effect. It was like, well, if you like this kind, that's here, and whatever, and you can do whatever you want with it. But so I'm also excited to get to like the steampunk one in the Diesel Dynasty because like high tech magic and stuff is a lot of fun to narrate. So yeah, man. Honestly, I was super proud of you guys. You guys crushed it. I mean, except for he died.
Well,
Still
I still crushed it
to death.
to death,
Death.
and then it came back to life and crushed me. But
You left
know,
it all
Yeah.
on the floor.
yeah,
Oh.
Oh,
it's all good.
all right. So
Cool
Seth,
ass
since
death
welcome
scene.
in.
That was like that is a fucking cool ass death scene
It was really
Yeah, that was a dope.
with the
The
Raka,
Phoenix.
the axes looking like the Phoenix and the Raka.
Dude,
Oh
that-
man, that's
You're like,
fantastic.
oh, dude, it's sweet. It's gonna be the bird that's cuts you
God.
out.
Caw!
It was quick and
Delicious.
fast.
Chicha.
But yes, congratulations to you all yet again on a successful chapter. And this is like I like to show this, especially to the buds and stuff. I think this is a huge step of the game that might get overlooked because most campaigns don't end. That's like a reality. Like playing a game
You just
through
run out
to the
of
resolution,
time
or
beyond
just
the
people
end,
just can't show up anymore, jobs change and stuff. So it's like there's a nice point after the D&D is done, the dice have been rolled and the skills and stuff, where it's like now it's kind of your character to tell a story with.
Mhm.
You know, and nobody knows your character better than you. And so it's like, I like to be like, hey, what do you want? You know, I'll kind of affect it with some time and places and locations and stuff. And then, but I've got some like insights as to some of your stuff so I can support things. But even I don't really know, you know, how the story of this will close. And so I highly recommend if you do get a chance to close a campaign, this always, as a player, has been one of my favorite. Like when I remember my characters, I usually remember like this phase of the game. Because it's cool to be like, oh, after we did all of that stuff, that had a bunch of rules and chants and stuff built into it. Here's the character I made, and then here's what I kind of want to do with them. So,
Well, like, how often do you get in life, just in general, to have like an actual debriefing after like an event or a thing
Just
that
like
you went
anything,
through, or like
yeah.
anything, like
Yeah.
shows, projects, weird things that everyone had like all happened at like a party or something, and
Yeah.
no one ever like sits down and has like a good debriefing
yeah,
of
I'm
it.
always moving.
It's like
through.
aftercare. You gotta
Yeah.
like, it's important.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you get
important.
your closure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you can get the closure, I'd say go
Get
for
that
it.
closure.
Get that closure, hang out, get stones, and talk about your campaign together.
Yeah, because how
Yes.
often in real life do you get that closure? We might as well make it happen in fantasy life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We go to a magic world so we get closure.
Fucking life.
Fuck it.
Aftercare.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, aftercare.
To aftercare. To
Ooh.
Touch that
aftercare.
flame.
My
Yeah.
little elephant pipe is cleared now for the first time in years.
Aftercare.
First time forever.
Aftercare.
After-
After Oh, what?
Personal
Now I want to
intros.
turn this
We
into
need
one.
to do our
They should both be.
Oh my god, they should kiss.
Kiss.
Ah, yeah,
That is
yeah.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Here's smoked by elephant.
Bop,
The
bop,
romance.
bop, bop, bop.
got me
Oh.
Oh God, no, no, no! Oh,
Aw.
Kisses.
Oh,
That was
so
sweet.
tender.
Oh.
This is
Shit.
Not a kiss.
they start with that.
You start with that?
Stuff
This
behind
is
the
a-
laptop is.
Freaking
That
show.
That was way too fun. All right, guys. I do have a couple announcements to get through real quick. There's we do have a Patreon. It's going to be reshaping here over the next bit. I think it's going to shift more toward like an arthardstudios Patreon, where there's every advantage that you get as part of the WeeDnD membership that you have now, you will get, as well as some other access to some of the other artistic content we're going to be churning out in this space. I will be restarting our Playwriters Play Readings live group that we do here in Vegas, and I'm also going to be adding a streaming element to it. So here on the channel, we're going to, if you watch original works by local writers here in Vegas, workshopping some of their stuff. We'll have an outlet for that here pretty soon. And so that's kind of where this shift is coming. But for now, it's still the best way to bang the crap out of our buck. Like bend our buck over, bang, bang, bang.
I say it as well.
We get the bang, bang. We get the highest percentage what you guys share that way. So head on over to patreon.com/WeeDnD. It's an N, just so you know. Or exclamation point Patreon. If you're with us on Twitch. Shout out to our raiders, people who brought their folks our way last time. Vancouver by night, longtime friends of the show. Can't say enough about Steve and those guys. They are extremely talented. They do a lot of great Vampire by Night stuff. And then Channel 29, another longtime friend of the show, great fella. Thank you guys so much for bringing your party our way. We do always keep the trains going at the end to try to support as many of these people in the local community or the Twitch community that we can. We do have merchandise. arthardstudios.square.site. There's cups, there's shirts, there's art, and they might be exclusive soon because we're going to be moving to some new merchandise. Lock them in before they're gone over at, if you type exclamation point merch here on Twitch.
Yeah.
Baby. That's all I got in my announcements department today. So,
Announcements.
my announcements have been announced. So, I mean, we got some stuff to do. We've got some things to talk about. What do you say?
We got some weed to smoke.
We got some weed to smoke, guys. We do have a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you heard about it. Maybe you haven't. We like to take a lighter like this. Oh, it's a Taurus one right here in my hand. Make sure you're not going to light any of your friends, family, or household pets on fire and go.
Smoke weed every day.
And go smoke. That was the greatest
Smoke weed every day.
Of the smoke weed every day. Congratulations. Let's epilogue some fucking D&D.
Hell yeah.
We could do that.
I'm about to log this epi.
Shoot epilogue.
Weed&D, high fantasy, literally for you and me. So load up bowl and make a roll to take control. Weed&D.
Wow.
Man, good sound effects tonight, guys. I gotta say, those both landed well. Yeah, I'm very impressed. So yeah, guys, when we what? And then she's just a goo, and we're like, wait,
The whole time.
Gil was playing Brenna the whole time.
And I like sat back up and there's just like blood. Like, okay, guys, I'm ready to play D&D.
I thought you said epilogue.
I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Yes, you
You're
did.
ready to play a game.
Only because it's tremendously pleasing to me. Why don't we start with a little classic? What happened last?
No.
Oh,
You say
man.
So much happened.
So much.
There was a lot.
Okay, so I guess we could jump backwards as far as we can. We went to the meteorite.
Yep.
Yes, the meteorite.
Dropped off at Fuckmeyer.
We dropped off at Fuckmeyer and like
Built a bar.
replanned. Oh, built a bar.
Built a bar.
What's
Yeah.
the bar called?
THCBAR.
THCBAR. Cool.
It still looks
Who's
like
that?
OAR
Sweet.
though. Remember the
yeah.
THC or?
Yeah. THCBAR.
Or?
And then we started the bar, and then we went on our merry way towards the meteor.
Yep.
With everybody, including Glacius.
Keep talking.
Yep.
I have something I have to do over there.
Oh, okay.
Is it
Okay.
Stuff
being
over
a part over
That'd be hilarious. Sorry, Steph. I'm actually proud of us for we haven't really had a fart incident in 4 years of this show.
there? Not that you guys know about.
That's what I mean. Nothing so bad we had to shut it down.
Okay.
Okay. We're on the meteor.
Yes, we went to the meteor.
So we get into that meteor, which is a laboratory
Yes.
where your mom is
mommy.
fighting your grandfather.
Yes.
Who's getting his ace kicked.
Handed to him.
Ace.
But he's old. Look at him. He's just too old.
Like 500 plus years old.
I know.
Like what, 700 years old?
Yeah, even for a dwarf, that's old.
Yeah, that's old.
And they were like in the other, because there was like
There's
one.
a mirror.
There's a
like
mirror
the
table.
mirror
You know,
place.
you've seen those, right? Mirror tables.
Mirror table.
And I guess that table was for making the Tears of Primordial, which, whoops.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Which we had all the ingredients, all the accoutrement.
Yeah, everything but rain.
I mean,
We should never brand.
Wasn't he with
I was gonna
Arthur?
say, because like we didn't leave that space, right? I'm the one that's gone.
Yeah, you're still there.
You guys can
We
still-
will like pick up from that spot. There's a
Technically.
couple things that need to be addressed immediately as before we start getting to where you guys go from there.
Immediately.
Wait, there's so
so-
much to talk about.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm
much
not doing
more.
this.
Nicole, I'm
more
so
to
interested
talk
in what you've written down.
I'm
Yes,
trying to make
I'm
sense
very
of what I have. The dance equals the universe.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
wrote that too.
The endless cycle, the dance.
Yeah.
That's what life is,
Yeah.
right?
Life.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
The
dance.
universe. Yeah.
Sylvia's mom is more blight. Sylvia is light.
Yeah.
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 Light,
That's
light,
it.
Light, light. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's polite. Her mom's
Yes.
polite.
Yeah.
That connection with synthesis in middle and Tyrixia. Stone plus
Tyrixia.
universe eye.
And Eternixia.
Eternixia.
That's Smilf. That's
Yes.
my mom. Yeah.
That's
Turns
Smilf.
out
That's Smilf.
that
yeah.
your dad is like kind of the magic of Real and synthesis with Escher.
Yeah, you had
Okay,
a
yeah,
feeling.
wait, I
Your
gotta
dad is
wrap my
Real?
brain. So Real, the energy of Real is my
So
father.
rather than like physical, they didn't like get down,
Is
but
that what they
yeah.
call fun
magic.
these days?
Yeah.
Like they magically got
Like
down.
his ghost
The energy.
nuts.
Yeah, like remember
Yeah.
Demolition Man?
Nuts.
Like Demolition Man.
Meh.
Oh, I was like, dang it, this might
Love
be one.
I was
So the
born in
little headset they
1990.
put on, that's kind of what they did with magic.
What
Also
is there
three seashells.
another
You
thing?
know,
And
just
the
do the
three
three seashells. Don't
seashells?
worry.
Oh,
Do the
you'll be
three-
fine.
You'll
Just
be
do
fine.
the three
Just do
seashells.
the three seashells and you'll be good.
She doesn't know how to
Don't come back to the But anyway, so yeah, it turned out that like, remember, like synthesis kept calling her his beloved, and they
Yes,
bonded
yeah.
through this like link of darkness and magic.
Yeah.
And so just before you were cast through, it became kind of somewhat clear to you that your progeny extended from Real synthesis and your mother.
And she like got more evil.
And they were the same guy. It wasn't
That,
like one of
happened.
those.
There were.
I mean,
Little spit roast with yourself?
Yeah.
oh God!
Dude, hold up.
Wait a minute. New kink
Yeah,
unlocked.
I was like, shit, I don't know. Your boy be down.
You would do it.
I'm very narcissistic.
Yeah,
I
totally.
will tell.
Maybe my next
I
favorite
would
thing.
get
Yeah.
myself pregnant.
Yeah,
The most beautiful baby.
it's going on the list.
dude.
I would get
I will
myself.
get
No, the
pregnant.
source.
myself-
You're
No,
like,
only baby can get baby.
Only baby can get baby. But then who was baby?
Oh.
And that's where we are.
You were baby.
That's
the
Who was
sad.
making hook and phone?
It was the babies along the way.
Yeah.
That is the eternal cosmic question.
Yeah.
That's okay. The dance. Yeah.
There were,
I
anyways,
think it's so
back
Yes,
to
ADHD.
the-
Yes.
There were 3 reals for all the synthesis.
3 owls. If you will.
Reals. I wrote
Nice.
3 owls in your
Yes.
images.
Yes.
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 3 owls. My little
Yes.
creature guy did
yeah.
some cool stuff before he died.
He did kill
Yeah.
somebody. Yeah.
He
Weird,
like
Johnny.
You ripped his heart
totally
right
like
out.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
ripped
yeah.
the head off. It was great.
It was
Had-
great.
He said,
Gotcha.
"What if it lived?" Rex holds mama is whatever when you hold
hold monster?
Yeah, I wrote holds
Oh
mama.
yeah. Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
Hold
Mom-
on.
Momster.
Mama
The old
was a
momster spell.
monster.
Momster.
Smilf held.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Thank
I mean,
goodness.
this
Yeah.
didn't turn out
Like,
great, but
Hot
Yeah.
hold.
Time.
But-
Yes, thank goodness.
Oh, bad. Need to get hot. Yeah.
Hot hold buddy.
You did, and then took 140 something days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
That
did
just goes to show you
144
guys
hits.
I can give as good as I can take.
Yeah.
Oh, and she kept like getting reborn. That was the problem.
That
She,
was
just
yeah, I didn't
grew
have that
and then
advantage.
She was reborn.
Kind of the,
Yeah,
Into
crazy.
the monster. Building into the
Yeah,
monster. That
weird.
kid. That's one
Weird.
of those where I was like, you don't even have to. That it was a
Ah.
well-designed creature fight. That's
We were shopping at one point. I should have just picked up, an extra life. So.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like right there, and then she was reborn. She
Tynaricus,
blinded
there.
us because we were.
Self-respect.
Ugh.
I decided to get some Sunny D instead.
Yeah.
I was
Sunny
like,
D,
life
alright.
potion. Yeah, I'll get Sunny D.
has canola oil in it.
Is that why it's so like thick, like
Yes.
and kind of
Why do you
I-
this?
it
So-
like sticks to your mouth?
So
I was gonna say, is that why it's
I
so
read
good?
the back of a Sunny D bottle like this weekend
Fair
because
enough.
it was in front of me and I
From
was
start
like,
to finish.
yeah, and I was like,
Impressive.
what is
Wow.
in this anyways? And I looked, I was like, oh, grapefruit juice, lemon, canola
Canola
oil.
oil.
What?
And
Yeah.
then one was like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So
That's the delight.
that's
delight
what the
part.
film left
That's
on your
it.
teeth is, I guess, when you drink Sunny
Is that
D.
what makes it so like chuggable?
I don't
like
know.
good texture.
Just coats.
I don't know.
Shoots-
It wasn't
acids
even-
and viruses don't mix and
Yeah.
just shoots
Like
right down your esophagus.
Pepto-Bismol.
It's Cody.
My
Yeah.
friends were making some weird like vodka drink and it involved Sunny D that I think they saw it on TikTok or something. I don't know. And so I didn't partake in this. I just saw the bottle in the morning, and while I was waiting for my coffee, I was like, "Well, then what the hell move?"
Yeah, you might not know Brenna well enough.
I'm
She
gonna
would own it.
read
If it was
something
her.
that's
If
not
she's
a
not one of those,
spoon.
like, this isn't me. And be like, nah, she'd be like,
Well,
nah,
'cause
give it
it's
a
like,
go.
it was just me
Surprise,
being
surprise,
like,
no
I'm
song.
gonna, it's
Yeah,
like sitting
weird.
on the toilet and reading the back of a shampoo bottle. I
Yeah.
feel like I went old school
Yep.
instead of looking at my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
nice. So, Sunny D, baby. Canola oil.
Canola
Wow.
oil.
The D stands for canola.
Makes
Do
sense.
canola.
It's-
Canola. The D is silent.
Yeah.
Canola.
De canola.
De canola.
Of the canola.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Classic.
Of the Michigan canolas. Yeah, so we did that, and then we murdered her mom.
Yeah.
We did.
Yoink.
Yeah, she got
I-
wrecked.
She
I wrote
deserved
Terminator
it.
moment. Does anyone remember what that Terminator moment was? We had a
Oh
Terminator
yeah, I
moment.
remember you
Oh,
doing
the
that, and then you
confusing-
thought it was
The confusing Phil Collins moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I was.
I just remembered Drew's
Something happened. I don't know. I wrote Terminator moment. It happened before Will died.
Yeah, there
Then
was.
my next note is Will is dead. Lasted the longest.
It was when we were looking at the
That's a
it was
note
like
you
a
wrote.
galaxy something
wrote-
over
yeah.
here and like
Oh.
It was the galaxy map.
I
Yeah.
didn't write anything.
but there was
Nah. I don't know. Terminator moment's
Little
useful.
balls.
I wrote I am bleeding because I got to a point of bleeding in this one.
Oh my god.
Are
you?
Riel?
Oh.
I'm okay.
Oh, we get a first timer.
First time.
Oh, Riel and I cut the
Kiss.
one that
Oh.
killed
Oh.
Will in half.
With
Together,
Symmetra rapier.
You and I, we together, we went, "Rah!" and we cut him in half.
And then they kiss.
Yeah.
Denver
And then-
Airport horseballs.edu.
Oh my god!
Hit me that one more
You
time.
guys.
That was a little
Wait,
I didn't write any of that down.
The
I
domain
did
has
see
been
the horse balls, or I didn't go see them, but I did find out. I can't remember if I found this out
I didn't
with
go see
you
them.
guys or if I found this out later. It was its ass that broke off and killed the
Yeah.
yes,
artist.
that was
Wait,
here.
I think we did.
Well, that
talk-
was
We
here.
learned
Okay.
that. I
Yeah,
just
that
had
was-
that thought because I was looking it up, and then I think it was one of the first things that popped up, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys when my friend picked me up from the airport.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
like,
god.
it's the ass.
The ass.
The ass.
That did it.
The ass will always get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ass will always get you.
Yeah.
That's-
My next note is Ty is dead.
Yeah. I died.
Ty died.
Ty died.
And
That's
smell
another
fast.
shirt.
She's like,
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just the dead body, like armor, dead, like crumpled body, and then
Yeah.
instead of you're dead, it's tie
Tie-dyed.
dyed, and
With
the
a
shirt's
hat.
tie-dyed,
His head's gone.
and the shirt's tie dyed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Aw,
shirt.
Ty
but it was the
died.
vision of the Raka, of the Firebird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
actually her
Yeah.
two axes.
Hey,
That's a
you
pretty
know.
epic
I'm not gonna
one.
take you out without
It's
a
an
dope.
epic ass touch.
Yeah.
thank
Wouldn't do
you.
that to you.
Thanks for making it dope.
Dude, that's one of those where you're like, oh, where did that come from? Yes! Yes!
God.
And smell
That-
fast.
welcome to the
And
flow
then
state.
She's like, I'll spare him if you give yourself up. And you're just like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No, I'm good, fam.
But
I'm good
smell-
on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
did
I
right.
did get to return to space.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
glad you like I said, that's a good opportunity. I'm glad you were
Yeah, I
like
took that
when.
chance.
Yeah.
Sophia went
You-
home.
Yeah, you epically filled your mom up with light. She expands and sends her back to the dance.
You thought it was epic?
I did. I wrote
Oh.
epically filled her up with light.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God,
You're
she's the
welcome.
president.
Oh my
I
god,
am.
the president thinks I'm epic.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the headmistress.
That was cool.
Oh gosh. Oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah. Sylvia closes it with the ring of the lily.
Good
And then
old
we
ring.
wiped, and the eternal laboratory just disappeared.
Yeah.
And we fell 100 feet.
We did. So there's no way for Sylvia to come back because it's
No,
closed.
I'm gone
And there's no way for Rembrandt to go home now because it's closed.
Sucks.
Yeah.
And then
Sucks
I
to
wrote-
suck.
That's fine. He's gonna be a primordial seed here in a
Little
second.
Uzi.
Yeah.
I wrote, Riel is Sylvia's father.
Yeah, that was some like trippy stuff. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That might have been some of my own stuff. I was just like, that's who your dad was. And then you don't get to think about it.
Oh no.
But you think about it a lot, right? For 1,000 years.
Synthesis is invisible and falls to his death.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Splat.
Oh yeah, he
Die.
was invisible.
And then it was just a crime
Yeah.
scene. Yeah. Once you lose concentration, man, it's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a loose splatter.
Yeah, the
you can see
anticlimactic moment. What's
Ghost
funny too, it's like he was
splat.
invisible. Like
Dead.
rather than ask you guys for help, he just like died invisible.
just time.
Done.
And he had like a black flower.
Yeah.
in him,
Yeah, and
that
Gil
was-
found it. Poison flower.
Mm-hmm.
and It
Yeah.
was planted by Reks. He
I
planted
didn't
that
write
because Reks showed up.
Oh yeah.
He was like
Yes.
the extraterrestrial bounty hunter.
Yes. Crix was
Space police.
Crix
My
was
space
got his
lover.
info from
My space lover.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yo, Crix is dope.
Love
I
his
think we have art for Crix.
With
My space lover.
Six dicks
Oh
and-
yeah, I wrote a space bounty hunter.
and Digby.
Put it there.
Yeah.
He appears behind Gil. Oops. Goku saves Gil.
Oh
Yeah.
What glorious. Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Gil.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh,
Here they
Wait,
go.
make Dunscus, yeah.
Make him
Make
big.
them-
Not yet.
Damn.
Not yet.
Aw.
Later, I will kiss you. All right.
Let's get out of here first.
It's like chapter 25, and it's just still.
Them. Not yet.
He's an old man.
Yeah, Digby and Six Sticks.
6 sticks.
Chase
Bounty
Gil.
hunters now.
They all chase
Yeah, they got a
Gil.
That's
job.
it. Now they have a sweet bounty hunter job.
Space is
We gotta-
expensive. You have to start working.
Right.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Rent is terrible.
Oxygen is expensive up there.
Yeah.
That's why I was hanging out on this planet for so long.
We got a 15-minute like Craigslist, not Craigslist, Spark Notes version of everything Gil did that was
Yeah.
bad.
Everything.
15
Oh my God.
solid minutes.
15, yeah.
Of
All
just
these
genocide. And,
visions map, and we're like, well, all right.
cool.
Oh my god!
Still-
and
still
even
my
like
friend.
it even gets into like small government shit where she's like signing, like telling business people to like sign deals with like plants to like let like stuff go out in the water.
Yeah.
And then like trying to like fund universities outside of like where the water is, like that's when there's no doctors.
Shutting down all the libraries.
Yeah, just doing all this like it's like small it's so much that you're like, how long have you been alive, or how many hours are in a day to you?
You're
like,
selling those like Arizona soda cans for like $3.
oh my god,
Oh my
dare
god.
You're a
What
monster.
Like, but then also like movies are flashing through where like clearly she's like the villain, like she's Cruella de Vil,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
give me those puppies, like losing it, and like Thanos and all that other shit.
Oh no.
After
Yeah.
all the credits.
Yeah, she's
You
like
keep changing colors.
she's the one who was like convincing Thanos, like, you know what'd be fucking cool if like half of everybody was gone, and he's like, oh. Like that's like they don't show
She's
you
like,
that in the Marvel
then would you
movies.
kiss me?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It gives you the other glove.
I don't know. Let's try.
Gil has the
Snap.
other
Oh
one.
my god,
There's
that's
a
why there's
pair.
only
That's why there's only one. Yeah, Gil's
Yeah.
got the other one.
It was like,
You guys want to? Gil, don't you dare snap half of Ganjaria.
yeah.
It's dangerous to give that paper. I go away.
Man, it's gone. My last little thing is that those of us that are left are the ones that all have the pieces. I have fire, Reks has earth, Glacius has ice, and Brent has air.
Yeah.
And then Rial is still with us, I
Mhm.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else is gone.
and the last thing we saw, like as the hole in the sky was closing, was the Ring of the Lily constellation.
Yeah. You were like, bye.
Bye, bye,
See
bye.
Bye. Here's Lily. See ya.
All right. Well, let's see. The
That's
only thing
what
you
happened
dropped a pretty good amount of
I
money
just caught up.
into the town of Fuckmire.
We did.
And there's some trade opening up with the Owl Kingdom. You said that you would give people money who came to move there.
We did.
Oh my god, we said that, huh?
Teachers, nurses paid very well. We'll
Yeah, we wanted
start
to become
trading.
like an insane mega.
You're gonna use your links to like
a
trade
megalopolis.
with
Yes,
with
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Basically like an Aspen type.
yeah, like a real
Yeah.
nice mountain
Yeah.
community.
Beer flows like
Where the
wine.
beer flows like wine.
You have your THC
And the women
bar.
stink
Just wanna make
at
sure.
least.
Please hold up.
Flock like the San
THCAR.
Capistrano.
Bars.
It's the ore. THC ore.
Or
It's still
probably has no hands.
But that is. No, it's right there though. I did grab it. Yeah, 6,900 gold to the city. Other than that, Tynaricus, you had your head cut off.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
the answer to
Didn't
that.
neglect to mention.
You know the answer to that, Bam.
Why are you
Rex grabbed
asking
my
questions?
head.
You
Why you
know the
gotta bring up
answers
old
to.
shit?
We've talked about it
Just
so
kidding.
much.
Not the little dance, not the touchdown dance.
Already talked about it.
I've been working on that all week, guys.
Yes.
Throw the helmet.
Oh yes, Arj. And now my icon makes even more
Oh no.
sense. Yeah.
When we did the photo.
Drew has a little emote of his head if you're not seeing chat. And it just became why. That's why it's like that.
That's why it's there.
That's like one of the first emotes, too. That's a 4-year joke in the making.
That's awesome.
Guys, we did it.
We did it!
The whole time! Full
It was a lot
circle.
of fun. It was all for that joke. Thank you so much, guys.
Lighters up.
Lighters
It's
up,
a
too.
circle of why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you guys go okay over there?
Yeah, we were just touching lighters.
Oh, good.
Flames more so.
So yeah, so now his head got cut off. We're trying to and then we all fell, and then I sped off Goku, so I've left, and then you guys are all left there with the body.
Yeah.
Okay. On the ground with everybody.
Yeah. And it's interesting. It's just D&D is so fun, guys. Like it's just
It's so
interesting. Like
fun.
who is the survivors? Like we didn't plan this. This is like literally what just happened. You and I both
certainly
had
didn't
the
plan
pieces.
this.
Like all the people who had the pieces, we all lived. Like, and you and I like had a connection like pretty early on in the game. Our two characters. It's just like interesting how it all.
Also, you're both dragon marked.
We are, yeah.
Which will be coming into play.
What?
Dungeons and Dragons, guys, for real, it's a beautiful thing. Anything? I think I covered any of the stuff that I just want to make sure was clear. Anything else that?
Those are all my notes.
Drew, what was it? It was you did a bunch of damage, and then
I died.
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I was
From
decapitated.
there,
140.
if you'll please allow me for the last time in chapter 3, you just set the mood. So you're still standing as this strange moment has occurred in front of you. So much happening all at once that it's almost hard for both Reks and Shay to keep their mind in straight. You kind of start looking around, and you notice that standing over nearby, where the big giant frozen body of Glacius stands, you see Tynaricus Onyxheart. The body of him having fallen to the ground, but the head being caught by Glacius. And these two people have a very strange and long history with each other. And so you see as this giant ice creature looks down on this 60-foot tall creature of ice, looks down upon Tynaricus Onyxheart, and kind of still taking in like all that has gone on, feeling the pull between the elemental furies held within you and you as well. He looks down, and in his hand, he had caught the head of Tynaricus. So you see he kind of kneels down and reaches it out towards you. Tynaricus says, "My apologies. Although we have fought on different sides of the battlefield, we have been friends as well."
Yeah. Well, he deserved better than this, and he did a fuck ton of damage before he died. Good for him. That was a hell of a thing to watch.
I heard it was more damage than you had.
I'm not gonna talk math
It was.
right now.
It was. Yeah.
It seems
So much
it
damage.
seems
The box
shallow.
that the grandson did
I think
more
it
damage.
seems a little shallow to talk.
After it at the bar.
I think we should. It was
We're gonna-
wicked
yeah.
fucking awesome.
It was. We're gonna name it.
It was all right.
It's gonna be called.
It was
Better
pretty
Than
good.
Thor.
It was good. It was good. All right. I'll admit it. It was good. But this isn't about it. It's not about the math.
What if
Okay.
a murderita or something like that?
How the
Margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone walking by. Oh, that sounds really delicious.
They are delicious. They are delicious. My invention.
Come to the
I invented them
Yeah, ask them
700
better
years
than
ago.
Thoricus special.
better
Yeah.
than Tynaricus murderita.
Margarita special. Yep,
The
that's
true
it.
murderita.
Yeah.
I'll drink that
Yeah.
right away.
If you want the
Yeah.
Tynaricus one, it's a little cheaper.
Here we go again. It's the same. It's not even here anymore. I'm fucking annoyed by it.
At this, you kind of notice that he looks down. He wishes to preserve this head without being he doesn't want to encase it in ice or anything like that. But you see this like soft mist of cold that, emanates from his giant glacial frame, just kind of serves to freeze his head safely as he gestures it down to you. As you see kind of reaching up for it, you notice that in the eyes of your grandson, which are still open, you see the image of the Raka, like forever emblazoned in the eyes, one in each eye.
Dope.
And as you see, he starts to hand it down, the cold frost that came off of his head now starts to heat, and it turns into a mist as you watch basically some of the ice of Glacius starts melting away. Behind you, you hear the ground crunch, and you hear a spell from a weak voice of Real Othravon. Stopping this moment from, possibly destroying Glacius or hurting him in some way. The magic's at play between the heat and the ice, just, wanting to preserve this moment. He holds out his hand and he casts this spell. But you notice, when you look at Real Othravon, that his body is slowly starting to fade away.
No!
You see these like fragmented bolts of magic shoot out the side of him, as he's using all of his power to both hold this magic closed and hold what is left of his body with him. Real, you have them both in control for now, but your time is short. What do you do?
My contract is filled. Synthesis is dead. I've been unalive for over 500 years, and now's the time. And I'm fully aware of it. And I did Glacius pretty dirty, so I would like to use Mage Hand Legerdemain to return his shard that I took from him.
And you see what remains, floats up in front of you for a moment, and it's like you're so powerful at this point, having now like the magics of synthesis within you now, no longer being a split entity. You're just this like, even what you're doing right now should be mostly impossible. And so you're managing to like juggle spells while holding on to like what is left of your, mind and body in this space. So connected to the lands of Ganjaria, having now been here since its inception, having been responsible for its birth, you can't help but notice, the head frozen in front of your friend Thoricus Onyxheart, that of his grandson. Magic even beyond your abilities. You would not be able to bring him back. And so as all this goes, you see the piece of living ice inserts into Glacius and kind of reforms, minus one small little bit that you use to actually bring the Iceborn to life. You see them all around you, the glowing blue eyes and the one red pair from Skithnara, their leader. They stand tribally. They've got animal furs from all their hunts wrapped around them. And as the cold, glacier winds kind of blow over the tundra, it's almost lit in this moment by all of their eyes peering in the darkness, the star cycle of the lily in the sky. You see as Glacius kind of starts coming to form, the heat, the mix between this Raka burst and this magics, his tie to your destiny, the passing of somebody so linked to his existence in this place. You see as ice begins melting off into a solid suit of ice armor. You see these giant crushing jetting veins of ice that thrive off, icy white with little blue accents. And then just as the Iceborn, where that living ice was, he has this circle of blue ice light glowing. You see kind of melts down his giant ice brand, dropping down. It's still like a good 15-footer.
Yeah.
But he's now, stands closer to about 20 feet tall. He's still huge. But you see Ice Lord Glacius kind of comes to form in front of you.
Oh, I got goosies.
Does he know? So then he now has these like kids. He's like cool kids.
He hasn't they are into him. He hasn't yet done anything with them. But that's a great point. He's got the he's kind of standing there like just taking in this new form. You see, he's got a little bit more. There's a humanoid quality to him now. He has the frosty white beard and sharp features. His skin is white and blue, but there is like an affectation of humanoid rather than like pure elemental as he was before.
Right.
Remember, he served in Queen Mav's court. And so he seems far more like an unseelie Fae now than at any time you've seen him.
I want to apologize for what I did wasn't the cleanest of things to do, but at least I want to let him know, especially if the Iceborn are all around. Sometimes found family is all the better than the family that you're given, so.
Yeah, interestingly, is this like idea of your legacy in the sense of your own magic being fused with some creature in space in front of you. You know, you see he looks down at you. He's like, "These are your children, wizard, not mine. They are made of my skin, but not of my soul."
So
The more yours
Turns.
than mine.
I'm not even here.
Gil's not even here.
Gil's not. I don't even. I'm just some. I'm
Just like somehow still lying.
Oh,
Like
shit.
Just fun.
No, it's like it's one of the Iceborn, just the punky teen Iceborn.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whatever, so
Yeah, you would say something like that.
whatever. Seems like you, anyways.
But he
fall for
sees
it.
like the condition you're in. If you would ask me to look after them for you, my kingdom would suit them well.
Take care of them.
You see, it's like, you don't need to tell them anything. They were kind of already there. Like it's even in just the time betwixt where you guys were in this place. You know, so you see as the kind of this blue wispy essence of magic is drawn out, the same seed of the spell that you created them with, you know, somewhat pulls out of the chest of the Ice Lord Glacius.
Oh, dude.
And is spread like little balls of light all around as you see all the Iceborn linked with it. Almost immediately, they all shift and turn. They start walking, you know, their footsteps almost silent as they're so adept at moving in the snow. But it's hard to hide a giant frozen purple worm. So you see this giant blue, you know, the once purple worm, purple nurgle that you guys killed, now imbued with the living ice. You see it rides over, and Ice Lord Glacius gets on it.
Right.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can he
yes.
like a brood, like a skateboard?
Yes.
Yeah, like
yes.
snowboard.
Yeah. It's like, I learned this from a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
He's like, "Good boy, ice purple worm."
Yeah.
And he does like a little kickflip with him.
Needs a little work, please.
Yeah, you see he looks down. He's like, "We must yield to the plane of ice. But your helping committee is welcome in my kingdom." Isn't this pretty sweet? He's like already doing like figure eights on it. He looks down at you, Rial. He's like, "You are a good man, Rial. But you are also a bad man. You are powerful now, too powerful. I see why you were sundered. I am proud to have known both of you."
And I'm proud that this is how everything will be finished. I'm sorry you saw the bad. Sometimes we never get that choice, do we?
We met on a battlefield at first. Now we may part as friends. Here. You see he manifests this little small figure of ice. It looks like a brilliant sapphire. So cold to the touch that it's like steaming with ice. And he floats it in the air in front of you. He's like, "These primordials, they're magics. I do not need them where I come from. I trust that you will do what is right. Reforge it. Bring your own elementals to this world. Destroy it. Save them from the dark wills of men. Or forge a world anew. Your own world. Mighty tempting. You'd better say your goodbyes, friend." And you like look down and your like legs are gone. You're just like this floating torso. And with that, we kind of like look up to the sky through the stars. You see this like almost like the end of a black hole, this booming magic as the force of you and your mother are pushed through 1,000 years once again into the future. You feel this strange tether through you, as if a string was being pulled from your core. You are now incorporeal. You are a being of light once more, no longer the elven frame, the astral elf that you had been. You see the dark drive like a reverse binary star as you and your mother begin pushing away from each other. But through both of you, there's this strange string that draws through where that portal had closed. You feel the glow of Rembrandt within you. Like so fused, his star-eating magic having fueled himself from your own grandchildren. And, you know, the weird familial link between your mother and now these people that he also came into contact with. He has been severed from this time, and so this time is incomplete.
Oh, whoops.
You see, as you guys are forcing yourselves away from each other, your mother is mostly silent. You hear these like whispering beams of light emanating from her, and it paints the picture of her being corrupted by this galaxy-eating being, this Exonius. Oh, shoot, I lost it. Cynthius. The World Devourer had basically offered that it's like if he would continue to consume only planets of darkness, then surely the forces of light would win. And so he had, through the cosmic romance of this, probably the most vile creature in the multiverse, maybe. Shren's pretty dope. She was coaxed into taking her chance. Now, he had kept from her that you would also be drawn through, that magic well within his knowledge. So, yet again, this reaching hand of this other figure, this darkness that's blooming like the blight does, even still in your time, has his fingerprints all over it. But your father now gone, your mother now flying away, you look back and the world of Ganjaria is changed. It is no longer molten with the blight, but it is still there. You see this black creaking that has severed about 3/4 of the planet. But there's one little patch of like beautiful terrain. And you see it's the same kingdom you just came from, the Indicus Empire. The large black iron gates that separate the civilians from the army no longer closed. They're now open. And that one sliver of the world of Ganjaria seems to still be surviving. So at the very least, it has not been overcome by blight. The universe does have a chance now, but there's some issues. Rembrandt isn't with you. And this, World Devourer also has his hands in it. But you can have this moment floating in space, seeing the lily, the constellation that you birthed yourself. In this moment, you are able to, because it's like, again, you're 1,000 years in the future. Your ability to affect past events is very limited. But you may give a boon to any of the people that you met through this time. Now that boon is whatever, we're going to make what that boon is. But any of the people that you met in your corporeal form, you can currently send this boon through. Who do you want to send it to?
The president, of course. She will know what to do with it.
Okay.
She will use it wisely. Yeah.
All right. With that, you kind of channel this last whisper of an energy using the conduit of this thread that pulls back. Even looking at the space, it's not a portal by which can be opened. There's no magic sealing it shut, but you are tied and tethered to it in some way. You kind of send it down like a beaming pulse, like a string theory string. This vibration just kind of emanates through this point. Shayemira, hold on, let me do a little music change here because we're somewhere else now.
Music show.
DJ all right, we're going. I got you. I love this song. So you're standing there in the, in the tundra, watching as Rial's body is slowly fading away. You look ahead and suddenly you feel this like wave of magic come over you. You look down at your dragon mark, and it starts glowing brightly. This new magic that you have. And you feel as one of your tethers that had been severed since then suddenly kind of reaches out of you, this pink string of magic that guides up into the sky. And hiding behind a cloud is Rembrandt. You see it washes him over, and for a moment, there's almost like this heaviness that drops off from him. No longer jetting and cutting his wings, but suddenly the beautiful light reflects off his like crystalline body, and a cascade of these small rainbow patterns and pools start spilling the ground all around you. You see he comes down all the way to the ground and lands. One moment. You see he shares some of his power like he had before with Rial. Kind of helping him from fading away in this moment. I can share my power with you, friend. You see, he shifts back down into that wizard. His black withered hair and gray beard, this frail purple robed, man kind of standing there holding in his hand the temple that he, flies around in. But it's its own physical form. It's the small crystal itself. I should not be a dragon. I should not be here. This should not be with me.
He reaches out and hands it to you, Shay. He's offering you the wind elemental fury. You can see there's like a moment where he almost wants to rip it out of your hand as it goes away, and he backs himself away.
Wait.
Yeah.
I do not belong here. But I have no way to get home. What would you have me do, President?
Well, I think home can mean a lot more things than just the place that you're from. And I think that you are home. And I think that you should continue to help us protect it. The fight's not over yet.
How many times have you died?
I have experienced over 1,000 deaths.
You see, he looks around and it's like, he likes what you're saying, but it's hard for him to believe. I have seen too much, like you, over thousands of years. Would you do me a solid?
What's the solid?
He's like, pass me some of that. Like, he's like, pass me some of that. You see, what he wants to do is he asks your permission to do this. He's like, I wish to use my magic to live again. Amnesia. The loss of my... that's where he invented it. That was his
You just want to be a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I will promise you that I will help you fight this fight. Here. And he gives you this little whistle. He's like, blow this near the ear of even my mindless new life, and I will return. I wish to enjoy the sun again. The taste of drink. The lack of fear. Ah! You see it? It's his face. Ah! So he's just like, oh, but no, he looks around. He's like, you can still see. He's like, be wary. Those furies are tempting, and even you can't help but feel that it's like it's starting to get to where like maybe instead of helping people, they're like, I could make things the way I want them to be.
Yeah, I can just fix it
You'll
all.
just like go like
I can fix this. My way.
Yeah.
Whatever you decide, I would do it quickly. With all fragments here, corruption is sure to follow. It was a pleasure to meet you all. It was unexpected.
I hope you enjoy your new life and you can truly make this place your home.
Enjoy life. Do you really have a choice? Then he hits himself with a stick. No, he does. He's like, do you really have a choice?
You do, because you can be miserable and you can be bad and mean and hurt others.
I can? Thanks.
No.
He runs away.
Damn it, Shayemira said I could.
I'm so sorry.
Or you can choose to be above all of that and not a jerk
Dang.
and enjoy your life.
Again. Well, I hope I choose correctly.
I do too, and I hope we meet under good circumstances.
As do I. You see, he looks, he's like, well, gives one more glance, like, maybe I can hold it one more time. No, I'm gonna go.
I sure cannot.
He like turns around and considers which direction to go, and you see he just closes his eyes.
And then Shay kicks him. I'm kidding.
Go that way! You're the worst! I'm glad you died 1,000 times. But yeah, he just holds his hands out. You see he closes his eyes. And it's like he's like reaching for access to something he doesn't have. Suddenly his arms come down kind of tired and strange. And you just see this man turns around, and he's missing all of the wisdom, all of the kind of terrified serenity that is present in this being. And it's just like kind of just an old man standing out there, black hair, gray beard, and he's it's cold out here. What's going on over there?
Dead.
Oh, that's right.
He is dead.
Well,
No trouble. I don't want any trouble. And he just starts backing away. He's no longer the Rembrandt. He's allowed this magic of amnesia to wash.
I'm like, hey Rex, here's a sweater, jacket. Please go get. I can't go near him because he's an old man, and I'm just afraid I'll break something.
What's that?
So, oh my God, no!
Crick
If
in his
you
neck?
could just go give him a jacket so that he's warm.
It's cool. It's cool. Hey, buddy, it looks like you like helping people. That'd be a 9 for the sweater check.
Nice sweater check. Yeah, you see he turns.
Well,
He's
you
like,
have to.
it's a little
It's a
crick in his
modifier.
neck. Yeah, no, he comes up to me. He's like, what was that?
What was what?
What? What
You-
were
you forget-
What?
What were you rolling for?
To give you this nice sweater. It's cold out.
He's like, oh, thanks. He
She's
reaches
like
out. He's
in
like,
the-
ah, and it's like, it's filled with scorpions.
Not
He's
the
like,
rest.
I thought they needed
It's
help.
cold out. We here to help. We're the helping
Helping
committee.
committee. It's Jay's like in the background. The hell
She's
is
like,
a helping
oh,
committee?
it is cold.
It is.
I think I should head
To fuck with.
That's
south.
smart.
Well, the bar.
The bar.
We got a bar.
The guy who's
I-
always cleaning glasses.
He's like, I think I love bars.
You do. Let's go.
You always love bars.
Do you
are
want
best.
to
We'll get you all caught up. But we got a bar. It's nice and warm. We got some food. We got some drinks. Yeah, we can nosh a little bit and catch up. It's great.
No one should be out here all by themselves.
It's true.
All right, go. As good as any other day. He's like kind of looking around. You guys are like, whew, man, a lot of really, we kind of shift. We're flying with Goku through the forest. It's like, that's how you drive a best. He's like, oh yes. He's like, shooting as fast as he can. You're getting those little like sweet lines that go by. In fact, you're going so fast, you're doing the thing. And you see Crix is just like standing on the front of this like spaceship, a spelljammer flying after you guys. Oh, hold up, I need dope music. Oh wait, this one's fun. Ghost Train. Yeah, you see you're just kind of flying and shooting your ice bow backwards at them and shooting them off of, shooting them as they chase you through the sky. You kind of cut around a corner and you see them fly by. You guys drop real quickly into the underbrush and you see Crix, Digby Mole-Eggington kind of like steering the ship, this large clown man standing behind him. And it looks like a moment that you've dodged them. You see that Goku's like, looks over at you. What should we do?
Well, I think we should, I kind of want to make my way to like wherever the hell Queen Mab is. Do you want to come with me or do that?
We could go together.
Yeah.
Like, officially?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Whatever gets us there, but that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And also, I'm gonna help us get there a little bit faster, and I want to open up either a mist. I either want to be misty stepping,
Yeah, yeah.
like adding, sprinkling in my magic.
Yeah, they're like dimension doors
getting
and
us
stuff.
further. Dimension doors, like it is.
Fun.
What happens next is a very Benny Hill Scooby-Doo style,
Yeah, yeah.
going in and out of portals with Crix and everybody going do 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 do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this chase is going through.
Yeah,
the
dimension doors
underbrush
open and you guys run through them and they shut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys managed to do a good enough job. Like again, you have been hunted by this guy for a very, 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 very long time. You're almost amazed he's still alive. Like even after the 500 years.
I thought he would have but he was probably just.
Hasn't aged a day.
Why won't you die?
He looks really good. He's
He looks
definitely
great.
been working.
Real good.
Yeah, he's an old lover. It's
Yeah.
fine.
You
But
know,
at this point, he was
Hold
like,
up. Hold up.
I thought we already rolled
wants
for
you
this and
back.
that it was.
Yeah, I know, but now this is a different angle, the lover angle of him. Let's see how your relationship went.
Probably not great.
Oh, Chris!
True love. This is all just part of our thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Bowser and Peach. This is all
just far
Yeah. He's like, he wants Goku to be as close as he can have, and then he'll be like, let's go, babe.
just as much of a sick fuck as I am. But just
Goku is more.
Yes. Yeah. I was like, that's why he's standing outside the ship instead of inside. He's like, nobody can see
He
me right
waited
now.
for 500 years because he was gooning. That's it. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. He's like, oh, here we go. It'll just be like 6/6. Our sigil of the city of doors, where you guys just like blew through every door in town a couple times.
No, not yet.
He's like, babe, I love you. Goku's like, what? And they're like, look at each other.
Yeah.
You see that there is this moment, like, you know, as he looks down upon you, he's like, I told you I'd be back. Who's this? You know, he kind of laughs at the guy that you're with, like he's on a little bike and he's on a motorcycle. Like, who's the chump?
He's my new lover, you son of a bitch.
You see Goku like powers up, starts glowing brightly. You know, like the power of love has given him extra strength.
And he knows how to chew on my sensu bean. Oh my god!
You see, he's like, oh! You see Goku's like, what you have me do? He like looks up. He's like, do you want me to go after Crix? Like, what do you want him to do?
No. Don't go after him. Don't go after him. We should Kamehameha his foot, like just the ship to make it like.
Yeah. They like dimension door it a few times. Like they don't know where they're at.
Yes.
They landed like the first time the ship landed in the in Sativan. Like,
Yeah.
Yes. So you do manage to
Just to blow them off our course while we like, because I would like to blast off towards either the sea, like we have one more stop to make. I need to tell these guys first, so I'm gonna try to head back to the bar.
To
I
fuck
think.
Myron?
Yeah.
Perfect.
No,
All right. She's like, yeah, let's go. You know, she shoots a beam up, and it's like Six Dix's cartoon thing comes into play, and so it's like going through dimension doors and off bouncy springs and stuff, and then they go into the sky. So you've effectively thrown them off for now, but you know,
Team Rocket that
Crix is like the first step of many. Like he's that's my goo.
That's my girl.
So with that, we draw back. You know, we kind of smash cut. You guys are all headed that direction. Thoricus and Rial, you know, standing on the frozen tundra. You know, Rial, the last of your magic's even bolstered by Rembrandt. You know, you guys stand there. You know, Thoricus, you've managed to take the head. You know, as the Ice Lord gets ready to kind of roll out with his posse. But you have your grandson's head in your hand. You know,
where's the body?
Burning. It's on the ground, right? It just fell.
Yeah.
So it's a little squished, but his armor's there. It's dope armor. You know. But yeah, in this moment, you know, you kind of see as one of your friends, you know, one of the original, the two of the five here, are getting ready to part their ways. So what do you guys do before, you know, as the crew basically starts headed off toward Deba, and Rial and Thoricus stand there? What do you guys do?
That old guy's right. It is cold. And they're just gonna go to the bar without us.
I think he's waiting for us.
I mean, I guess you're dying.
We'll warm things up a little
It makes
bit.
more sense for them to leave you.
Yeah, that's a down.
And I'm the creepy old guy with the head, so.
Oh, Drew's muted.
Shit. I was coughing.
You're my creepy old
bro.
guy.
I am your creepy old
You're my
guy.
creepy old guy. Let's
But yeah,
warm
they-
things up. I'll
You know, they
create
see
bonfire on the synthesis corpse. I want to incinerate.
You found it? It's invisible. Or no,
No, you lost concentration.
Yeah.
Whatever's left of this fish.
Yeah.
We're gonna
all
light
of a sudden there's like a fucking murder scene.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! There's a lot on me. I didn't realize.
Oh my god, it was invisible.
Oh,
I am a bloody
God.
mess.
Ow.
Oh. Is that what that old guy sees?
Holy shit.
Guys.
I'm also blind.
Hey, can I hold those little things you got there? I don't know why, but I won't.
No, you sure can.
I don't know
No.
why I keep asking that.
I don't either.
It's weird.
And we're gonna light up that corpse. No more synthesis. No more Rial.
Nope.
Yeah,
But,
buddy.
Wow.
Speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all the things, because it's like the last bit of magic I'll ever get to do, I do want to.
Is he dying or is he disappearing? What's happening?
He is, so by the rule of the Revenant, the life force that was granted Rial was only long enough to kill Synthesis. When Synthesis is gone, Rial is also.
He doesn't
the
exist
magic
anymore.
that created him, that allows him to live,
So
will be gone.
okay, so then he will not be dead. He will be okay. So May I pitch something?
Absolutely.
So there's a friend of his who is also technically like ceased to exist, right? But that still exists somewhere on like a plane somewhere, right?
Yep.
So while he's fading out of view, he, in his view, I think can maybe see like fading into view a sea elf. Like just like so while he's fading out, like just like seeing how like it's glitching.
Yeah.
Just like while everyone's standing around him, there's just also like
Not only that, but you see astride your favorite ride, Brian, the Draco Lich. You see Brian, it's a Draco Lich, but it's got a happy face. So it's like huge skeletal dragon, but it's got Brian's silly little face.
Oh, we got rated.
Remember? Oh, we got rated. Hold up, I forgot to say
Did Brian die?
Yes. No, he lived.
Right.
He is now, but Draco Liches are like also undead. So you guys are in the same place.
Oh, I thought we were
Is that really called living now?
Undead. I thought we were like cease to exist kind of.
Yeah, cease to exist realm. But
yeah.
Brian is in a similar space. Remember, this thing that's happened with Brunor, your essence is actually seeded into the world itself. So it's like that's part of like why Ganjaria ended up the way that it was. And so in this, you see this like giant Dracolich that flies toward the center of the continent and heads off. But Rial, yes, is this last moment you kind of look over, you hear this like, and again, like the removed, even beyond the grasp of Divot the Death Dealer. But even every now and again he can get you an invite to the bar for a moment or two.
It's pretty chill. There's just a lot of nothing. So I'm excited for you to join. It's gonna be fucking sick, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you've actually been working on like a weird project where you found these strange rocks and pieces of wood in the ocean.
Yeah.
And somehow you can touch them. And so you've managed to build a dock in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything. You can't talk to anybody or affect anything. But there's basically just a little dock in the middle of the ocean.
It's really good to have a hobby.
And there's a sick like a guardrail. That you can
And a water slide.
Working on my grinds, bro.
Doing sick grinds. You just use him as your board now.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Nothing's real, brother. Shut up.
I gotta use my Brunor music. That was dope.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so like as you're fading out, there's like this in your periffs, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, you're like, hold up.
So like you can't
There
really
is a
see
place
her yet
beyond
anywhere.
the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you notice that as you have that little look across and see each other, it's almost like they're like frozen in time for a moment. You see the kind of spindly hands of the Lord of Lost Time once again. You're kind of sitting there looking around, watching all these various pictures floating by. You see all 1,000 deaths, and it's like linked together all through this image of Shayemira. You see, as he has kind of gathered these like quintessential moments of this thing that is yet to come or has always been happening. You see he's kind of looking over all of his combined fractions and images, and he pulls them both together. And they disappears. I'll get them again. How goes your training? He calls over to you. His big black robe as he shouts back. We see Pickles on wheels. You see there's hundreds of these dream creatures are storming you. And it's cigarettes, two different cigarettes. That you're you see he looks back and he's like, more monsters. And he just waves his hand and he's waving them at you. Pickles, you've been in the power-up zone. So you've basically been training nonstop. But you have noticed that as of late, this most recent shift seems to have offset the Lord of Lost Time somehow. He's losing grasp on some of the images that he uses around him. You see, he's less focused on your training, and obviously you're doing a great job. But he seems to be far more just trying to understand the threads that weave all these things together now. Yes.
Why are you not looking at me? I'm doing some pretty cool moves, if you ask me. I am how you say awesome.
You see, he claps his hands together, and all the illusions of the monsters fade away. It's but you and he. He turns and looks at you. What if I told you that what to come, Pickles, can only be overcome if you are strong enough?
Oh, fuck.
The mind you must enter is that of the queen herself. You see,
which one?
Reaches out and he grabs this frozen picture. You see all the other ones don't have any elemental affectation, but on it is the image of Queen Mab herself. The ice blue skin, purple lipstick, sharp features. Once the dark princess of the Fae, but now Titania's giving her a run for her money, being married to the Demigorgon. But you see her sitting there on this frigid ice throne that's ingrained into this massive giant tree of magic, the mana tree that sits at the center of the world itself, where Queen Mab's throne rests. A fractured mind. You must get them in. He sets it back out. You see he starts bringing in all the pictures of all of our all our heroes from the story so far. You see Gary's pictures like falling down some stairs.
Oh, jeez.
You see he's just kind of summoning all of these characters all together, some of which you know, some of which you don't, but you see Shayemira and friends of yours, the king now of the Owl Kingdom, and Tynaricus, Onyxheart, and all those, and Goku's in there too. He's probably there too. Disappears. Oh, I thought. Never mind. I thought that was something. Okay, so. But yeah, you see, he's like summoning them all around him, and he's like, "The battle is coming. I fear we may not be ready. You must keep training."
Okay.
Now he's like turned around, and he is, he's not trying to play puppet master now. What has happened is what's happened, and he thinks his best bet is you. So he's continuing to train you for this assault on what he claims is Queen Mab's mind. With that, we actually take a brief pause over to that mana tree. At the center of the continent of Ganjaria, where the Ice Queen herself sits on her throne, to a figure we have not seen in a long time, Amaryllis von Shucks.
Oh, shucks.
You see, you've been traveling with these wood elves for a long time now.
Oh,
And
okay.
this is stupid. There we go. Ruby Maiden. I got this. This song was made for this character.
Let me pull up her character sheet.
Yeah. No, you're good. You don't need her spells or anything. Okay. But it's just you're a sorceress. You're a little more powerful these days. But you have stayed close
She's
with
been
these
on a
wood
journey,
elves.
right?
Yes, toward where the God Seed had shot. And so you have now kind of found yourself as almost a figurehead of these weird tacit alliances between strange bodies of very powerful people that are all coming for the same thing. Remember, when it was created, it sent a cry out through the multiverse. Chrysanthus, some of the bigger hands at play felt that beacon when the God Seed was created, basically being the opportunity to create a god when fostered. And so it rests now under the domain, like in the realm of Queen Mab at the mana tree, which grows, from Earth to the stars themselves. And then waves of magic, fey creatures, and men battle all around through the sea of trees that flow around on it somewhat endlessly, somewhat outside the normal flow of time. Queen Mab has not been a part of this assault. The God Seed itself has been continuously moving around, will appear only for moments, and then by the time anybody tries to get to it, it is gone again. But you've gotten to know some of the people at play in this area. One of them being this strange devil man that came from the Kush Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
He showed up a real fancy Duke Olrox. Shows up in the Kyrox. Yeah, shows up in this. It was Olrox, and I changed it. That's so funny. You see, he rolls up in this caravan with like a bunch of like devil brokers, like people that have basically offered to sell their soul for which the things they wish, and he's like called in a lot of his favors. There's also the wood elves themselves, who although you have worked with, aren't necessarily your friends, and it's become a little bit of like a battle camp at this point. But you look around at you currently being the closest linked to it. Remember, it referred to you, you had like almost a maternal to the seed.
Your baby.
And you've started to notice that you're noticing when it is about to appear is becoming a little stronger. Now, at play around you are many of the forces set. There's Diesel Dynasty representatives, and there's actually the army of Garaneth Ildebrand, the army of the stag from the Kush kingdoms that was supposedly going toward the Indicus Empire, but has now come here. They're the largest army that sits there. And it's gotten to the point where you can't really make a move without the help or aid of one of these factions. The Wood Elves you've been with the longest, they wish to rebirth Quarrelon Wrath and make the Elven God once more. But it's at this point that you're starting to see where the powers that be have gone. Now you have met a man he's a young man with green eyes and short blonde hair who used to serve with Garaneth Ildebrand. and you actually met him jumping off a Boxo's caravan one day. He was kind of hiding, and you noticed it was strange as the caravan went away. He was acting as if he didn't want to be seen. But you see, Albright Trufant, Shay's brother, has kind of come and proven himself to be a trustworthy man. He has offered also. He's like, there is my sister is becoming known as this helping committee, and it is through some of her actions.
She's like, wait. Oh, I thought all right.
Oh, is it?
I was in a band,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's really into it's her thing. Did she take that? That's so her.
Oh, no, I
So-
mean, language is fluid,
Okay.
All
right.
I bet it's something different.
Yeah, I bet it's something
Completely.
different.
Yeah.
Brought it to us.
Yeah.
He has also brought to your attention that some of the negative other forces that are there are also there because of his sister. And so this devil that has shown up on the spot, the helping committee, has sent their way, as well as this strange black onyx dragon that's been flying.
But isn't everyone part of the helping committee? They're all part of the helping committee.
They are.
Pickles definitely, I don't know if you were able to see from that season where we met her, but Pickles introduced everybody to the helping committee and started
Continuing.
Yeah.
And even now, in fact, we've drafted a few more of this.
I don't know, I'm part of this band, and then it's turning into a movie.
Everyone we met, we're like, do you want to be part of the helping committee?
Yeah,
We have an army, guys.
So that's funny for everyone else to be like, wait,
They're with us.
everybody is a part of the helping committee?
It's starting to look that way, like most things in the north.
And then you just friendship.
Or else.
So at this point, he's also presented like that it's like there is like this faction in the north that seems to be like doing something in that vein as well. But it is like you see the kind of like shifting influences of this area around here. Again, this is going to be a space that we're going to jump into at points narratively in the next season. So I would like to know, like, of your options in those factions, which one would you like to like aid and which one would you like to halt? Like, who would you like to help get to you or help you get to the God Seed, or who do you want to like shut out from like their access to the space?
Can you lay out my
Yes.
options
So
once
yeah,
more?
here, let me draw better.
Yeah, like a list of character names would be good.
That would be like super sad, but
Chapter 4. Dead. She just died. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but-
Oh, she died. It was
Oh, natural one. Oh no.
crazy.
No. No. So yeah, here. In fact, because we're about to do intermission, I'll make that and give you a little time on it too.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
In fact, I have it in my other documents. So we'll hit that in a second.
Okay, cool.
From there, we're going to cut back. So we'll give you a little time with that to make a decision. We go back to you guys returning to Fuck My.
Wait, before we go though,
Yes.
I wanted to do something.
Do it.
Because I don't know if we can really bring Ty's body with us.
So far, there's not a lot to bring.
Great, that's
wouldn't
what I figured. It's
If you wouldn't have killed
saying that.
Detective Samuel,
I mean,
there
there's
would have
a
been
lot.
a horse
It's just
that
not-
could have carried the body.
I mean, it's scoopable. Should I
Insane.
stick things in the jars?
Drew.
Drew.
Okay. I would like to take a moment. So Shay steps forward and in the ground, not with blood or anything, that'd be weird, but like in the ground,
Why'd
she
you
draws.
do that?
I just.
The fact that you brought it up is
Like in
weird.
the snow, right?
No.
So
Yeah.
you're peeing
In the
it.
snow. Yeah, it's just in the snow. I draw the lily,
Yeah.
our symbol.
With blood?
No,
Oh.
she specifically said not without
Oh.
blood.
Oh, with P. Okay.
No. Well, you said,
There's a little
guys, I'm trying to make
You
a
said
sweet
it now.
moment here. You're all ruining it.
You said it was
That's
the P.
what we do.
You already said it.
Dang it, all right, that's it now, guys. It's the lore. So I draw the ring of the lily, and I just want us to have a moment for Ty and honor all the things that he did and sacrificed. Tynaricus.
Wow. Yes.
Come on.
Oh, you would like me to?
I would.
You would like me
You
to
would
share
also, yep.
about him
Mm-hmm.
something good?
Yes,
Huh?
correct.
Really?
Yep.
On the spot.
Right.
Great.
Let's go.
He hits harder than me.
It's true, it did hit harder.
Said it, guys.
He hits harder than me. And I hated his accent, but it kind of grew on me. Towards the end, I might have been able to put up with it. Maybe. Just no coin flipping.
That's all we ever wanted.
Just put around Tynaricus and he's hating it.
I just don't want the attention. I've said my nice thing, and someone else can go now.
He was a good guy. He had a tall order. He had family legacy, but he never let that stop him. And he was my friend. He always will be. I'm sad that he's a little detached, but
Too soon.
I love that guy. Part of the helping committee, damn it.
Yes. And we will honor him by naming a drink after him that is better than Thoricus.
How about we call it that? That's a pretty good name.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
I am not looking forward to telling his fans that he's gone. But perhaps you. They'd love it if you spoke to them.
Who?
You'll find out. Let's go, guys. We all, come on. Come on.
Just squish through like
They're gonna
snow
love
and
you.
blood. Beep, 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 beep.
Splash.
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait. This sounds amazing.
It is. Just wait.
Great.
I was so happy.
That's not really an emotion that I connect to very often. But let's give it a whirl.
Until now.
Let's give it a whirl.
I see that.
I'm down for joshing.
Let's get a Josh check.
Oh, shit.
Everybody roll because we have more chances to smoke.
I got a 19.
10.
Wow.
10.
I'm not
20!
Are we joshing around with the head?
Oh my god.
Just have the head.
We are.
And he was always like,
They're playing like cash with it, like
Oh,
no.
around like a
Oh
I forgot you have one.
no. You got a head. I forgot.
Oh no! Oh, there it is.
There
Oh
it is.
no!
there we go.
I love you, Grandpa. Sorry I died.
What?
What?
I'm.
There you
I-
go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's the best they could do. Is
And we're the helping committee.
I'll just.
Wow. Throw that. It's like a volleyball.
Head.
Dude, this is pretty.
Fly true. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Teamwork. Let's get it all the way.
Got it.
Oh, what is that?
What is that?
What is that? I'm the DM. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's right.
Is that my soul?
Popped out. That was a bro. What is it actually?
It's squishy.
Is it the neck meat?
It's like gizzard
neck
or
meat.
something.
Okay, good. Guys, it's not my soul.
It's fine. It's
Just the neck meat.
Yay.
And that's where we'll pick it up after animation. Guys, hang with us. We're going to do a quick 10-minute intermission. A ton of amazing original art. All this original music, everything you're hearing on the show is done by one brilliant man, Sandy Stein.
Booyah.
And Vlad Polanek is just like an art warrior for us. He's done over 100 images for us, a lot of our logos stuff. Tom, who is killing Munch Party here tonight.
Yeah.
Just so many awesome people have helped make this thing kick so much freaking ass. So we're going to be back in 10.
10.
And wrap up this. We're going down the mile. We're going down the mile. Going down the mile. And hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck Meyer.
Fuck my. Be there.
I'm gonna be cute tonight, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Weed&d, the pot positive live tabletop role-playing experience. I am your dungeon master, Bam. I didn't clear this. No, I did. We have been epiloguing. We've been what was it we did? Log?
Epping
Epping on that log tonight.
Were you guys having a allergic
You didn't
reaction?
draw me the
Because
map.
call us
didn't
and
draw
I
you.
didn't make my decision at all because I didn't get the list of names.
We can do this. It's
It's a problem, Abby.
I'm about to
You know what? There has been a pattern, actually. You know, I feel like we should talk about it.
Let's do this.
you know?
Let's get it out, guys.
Yeah, I just like
Say what you want to say.
You say that you're gonna do one thing, and then your actions are like different.
Okay, I just want to double check. Audience, I hope you're with me on this. That my cast is telling me, the person responsible for prepping the adventures that we take, that I say I'm going to do one thing, and then do something completely else.
Why are you equating it to be all of us?
I was gonna say.
paying attention right now.
No, this is just like a baby mutiny, just like a cute little.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. You're both right.
cute
I have.
Here's
It's that
the thing.
thing where you
Here's
let
the thing.
perfectionism get
Here's
away.
the thing.
I have a decent
You
name list, but it's not
have
organized
the
to
list
my
already.
liking.
That you
I have some of
have it
them.
already. You do all the work.
You
You've
wouldn't
done
even
all the things.
You wouldn't even like this.
He's gonna make you guys sit in different places next time, just
Yeah.
to be careful.
So that
I
we can't, like, gang
okay.
up.
All right.
I swear to God, if one
I
of
have
you
to
makes me
sit
sit next to
somewhere
Brenna, I am going to be
You guys
pissed.
slap
It
my
has been
full time.
4 years. I've totally avoided that situation.
You
Don't
always
worry.
have to move around.
Okay.
Nice Drew, be ashamed if someone farted on it.
Get it?
Farts are out.
Remember, you can't just throw it in.
Farts
You
are
gotta get to the
out.
side.
You got it.
No.
Oh, it's fine. Let her cook.
It's like cork.
Let her
cook.
Let her cook.
That was good from the side.
I love
Got
that.
it. I got
Let
it.
her cook. You gotta get on it.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh,
I did it, guys. Okay.
Oh my god.
Weed&d.
We did. You had a great on your test. Yeah, so don't worry. I have a way to solve this problem. Here it was. I wanted some of this ginger ale. I'm going to have a little more.
Ginger ale.
Yeah. Our friend of the show, Tyler, was not kind enough to give me some very strong weeds for this evening. And
Oh, we should smoke it. It'll make it.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we should smoke it. Thanks,
so
Tyler.
big ups. He lives right over there. He's delightful.
New bowl about
So I have a treat for you guys. This was created by Jake. We've talked about it in secret circles, but this was the in memoriam that Jake made for the end of the chapter 2.
Oh my god.
It was so good, and we just like kept trying to find where to put it, and then it was like, well, now do we do it?
Just like her.
Or whatever. So we're gonna try. I'll show you. If it's pullable, maybe you can have it bigger for them too, so they can see
Yeah,
it.
make it bigger.
And then everything should work, but you know how tech is. You probably won't be able to hear it, or
Yeah.
this is.
Oh.
While we're doing
That's
this,
large.
I will also be making a find list. It's a great list with names.
That's a girthy window.
Sound just
That's
like
great.
Zymo.
Let's get it started.
Oh.
Wait.
Starting over. Everybody mute real quick. 'cause
Oh, yeah, we're going to mute.
Oh, mute your mic.
I am Zymark Idrecular, I am Zymark Idrecular, the Inquisitor, or Mark, the Necromancer, and I'd like to take a moment to remember those we've lost.
Miters up.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
That was beautiful.
That was
so
beautiful.
cool. It was beautiful. I loved that. I'd watch it multiple times. Can we keep the screen a little big?
Excuse me.
Can you make it just a little bigger so we can see the screen?
God,
Is that our bat?
Thank you, thank you.
Is that the fucking
It
bat?
used to be impossible for me to see my face and do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see the artwork though.
Yeah, the marks.
Yeah.
And make sure I stay in frame.
Oh, it's
With
snowy.
that, yes, we, you know what, guys, how about we, back in.
Wow, every time. I thought the hat would help me. The hat
didn't do it,
didn't
huh?
protect me. No, I made it worse.
Damn it. I always land just fine.
Sit in this spot.
We're always okay over here.
It's just
you
this
know?
spot, guys.
I
Jake
think we're on like a
Roy.
fault line or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just unmuted, sorry about that.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say,
am a
Brenna, weren't you a
mutant.
gymnast? You always stick the landing?
Oh no, I was a gymnast because I wanted to be a stunt woman, so I was trying not to stick the landing and make it.
I
Yeah,
see what you did there.
just barrel rolls. Yeah, I was just fucking around. Just trying to be a wrestler.
They could never catch you. You were so oily and slick.
Yes, now.
Green right.
Green right.
Not
Where
lefts.
were we?
You guys are coming up the road back to Fuckmeyer. Now, this, once Cragmire, then it was taken over by the Fucktown Dervishes, and then basically you guys came in, bought the place, fixed it up. There was a little bit of some of the civilians that stayed around. Magnus, the bartender, and under your leadership was able to repel the Battle of Glacius. And so, with this kind of weird, wompy time magic, just as it's more fun this way, you notice that it does seem like about a month's worth of progress has occurred in this space while you guys have been gone, and the weird meteor and things like that. So, again, it's kind of an odd feeling as you come up over, the battlements that had been knocked down during the battle and blown up with the giant bomb, the big mollywop. And you see like the hillside has been retilled, and it seems like more and more of the original houses have been rebuilt. You see, lanterns up in the windows and kind of the hustle and bustle of a growing city. It's as if the road you're coming on is the only one not peopled with people, all rushing here. I heard they give you gold just to live there. And, they're all like walking down the roads. You guys kind of see the, this little heartbeat of this region again, kind of coming together in this new location. So far, it doesn't seem as if there's been any issues as the, what's left of the dervishes and those in charge have been able to maintain, a growing city, but it is growing fast. You notice that the money has been, spent clearly on cleaning up the place and getting everything going. And you also notice as you guys start coming into town, it looks like there's a big memorial near where the fuck pit was, gleaming from a distance as if, quite a spectacle to see.
I love the idea of Shay threatening all the city officials with this money better get used for this.
I'm in your mind.
Yeah,
In mind,
I just imagine the flashing forward to I know usually city officials will take advantage of this money, and then it's I will fucking end you.
There's some guy in glasses. He's like, look, I'm doing all I can.
Yeah, I will cut your head off.
We've got to cut corners somewhere. Okay,
Yeah,
it's only
cut no
6,900
corners.
gold. That's not enough.
Or I'll cut no corners, or I will cut you. I have done 1,000.
1,000 times. I know.
Look at my scars.
Yes.
And then
You
we
want
and then we flash back. Flash back.
And,
Yeah,
and
that's
again,
all.
you see teachers being well paid, and so it's so far. And everybody's kind of terrified. Did you hear the president is terrifying? Has died 1,000 times. And has mind daggers and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of creeped out by her, but
Look at how good she's doing,
Look at
guys.
all-
I've changed. I've changed into a mistress. And I'm but she's doing so much better.
give me a deception check. Give me a deception check.
Oh my
Back, we're
god.
rolling again.
Oh,
Yes. Oh my gosh. Spiders.
I have to imagine.
Every time I try to do
Shit
that.
prep.
the best
Just trying to
narrative
help.
roles. They're so
Touch that
Oh,
shade.
one.
damn.
Shit, crit. Oh goodness. You see, it's like you hadn't changed. You changed after they got their attention.
Yeah.
So they look over and they're like, "Yeah, I think that's." And then you turn into the same guy. You're still new at shifting. You haven't shifted in a while. Right? So you just mirror him. And you're telling him, you're "Isn't she cool?" And he's like, this is what I was talking about. And you see that they're like, yeah, this president lady's weird. And there's this,
I'm like trying to be like, I'm a mirror.
the more you try,
This is not good. This is
because
so
you rolled
bad.
a 1 only because it made it a little worse.
It did.
And that'll have fallout. That'll be fun to explore.
I just turned into a squirrel and I run away.
You step on a smaller squirrel. And
What's wrong with me?
yeah, so you like run away as a squirrel. You're like, I heard she killed Detective Samuel. And you're like, but you can only speak as a squirrel.
I turn back into me and I go,
Oh
whoa.
God! This guy's terrified. He's
Let's
like,
talk about this. I was removing myself from the problem.
Yeah,
All right.
not terrifying at all.
I don't blame the wave when the ship kills a swimmer, man.
What does that even mean?
Wait, what? Are you saying I can't live in Cragmire?
No, it's fine.
This is what I'm talking about. Thank you. Do you give us the
I get back to the squirrel and run away.
get that golden squirrel?
Oh my God. Take that squirrel's ass. Yeah.
That squirrel owes me money.
Oh my God.
I'm crying.
Dude, Sunfire is crazy.
It's the streets.
Yeah. All right, so you guys.
money. They just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't hear. Have us get you some gold out of the scoop jar. No, you see, and it's being well managed. There was like, it's like you gave power back to the people that had stayed. So there is like a love of this city. Not to put too fine a point on that, but it is like, you know, Magnus is doing kind of his job. The money is like in this where everything's been like elemental portals and monsters for a while. It's remarkably easy to just kind of like give people shelter and food and
Is
stuff.
there like weird like is there like a gift shop for like Thai stuff from
Yeah, it's run by Grim.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are like, what's that? You see like Tynaricus like standing
Got like a
out
wacky inflatable.
Yes.
Like,
He's playing the guitar like in a concert when you guys showed up. Yeah, you see it's just like the Onyxheart. It's called like the Onyxheart, but it says Onyx and there's a heart around it. And it's like you see just like all the stuff. And you see in the window, there's this glass case. Thoricus. It's the pair of underwear that was stolen by them so many years ago. Your dead wife's.
I knew it.
But Grim is like standing inside the shop. You see this giant man, the tree trunk that he still fought with is inside. Yeah. But he's like loudly, boisterously talking about how wondrous the Onyx Hearts are. And how like, despite that the armies have stopped marching south and all of what you may have heard, like, oh, he's the greatest man. I tell you, I was there one day. I was there when he like looks over at this little glass pocket and he like looks through the window and it's like focuses and he sees you outside.
Huh. Those are my wife's underpants.
have fun.
Just everything's broken glass. Yeah.
It's just
Or him being thrown through the window out into the street. Yeah, have fun.
And then Rex and I are just like,
hold this.
Here. Hold my grandson's head. I'll be right back.
Hold my stuff.
I'm gonna go get a refund.
Yeah.
You see, it's the happiest he's ever been to have his ass kicked by him. Every hit you put on him is a hit touched by Thor's Onyx, which is really the ultimate dream for this man.
Oh
So
man,
you
I can only
give him,
imagine.
you give him everything you want, and he gets everything he wants out of it. It's a beautiful moment if you think about it.
It's a win-win.
cherish it
Yeah.
forever.
But you can't help but look up and be like, "Oh, Onyxheart, that's pretty cute.
Yeah, you got a nice place here.
Pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of nice little,
Nice little shop.
She's like bleeding. He's like, thank
Yeah.
you.
If anyone tells you my grandson hits harder than me, they're full of shit.
Attention, everyone.
Meanwhile, out the street.
Gil's there too, like suddenly.
Telling the story.
I'm
I
hiding
want
in
you
the
all
area.
to know that Ty was very brave, right, Rex? He fought so hard. 144 hits more than
God.
Thoricus
Not more
ever
than.
dream to do.
Right.
It was.
He is so much better
You're telling it
than
wrong.
his grandfather,
It's not how it
Thoricus
happened.
Onyxheart.
Take a drink after it.
We are attention, everyone. Again,
A couple of customers like, yeah. And Grim's like,
we
bleeding.
now have a special at THCBAR.
Oh.
If you go and order better than Thoricus Murder Rito special, read it.
Rita.
You will also get a plaque that has Thoricus underneath Ty as he stands triumphantly above him. You're welcome.
You see Grim?
I don't.
Oh, it sounds like a really great.
I don't remember.
You did less than that, I recall. You see, he has a tattoo
Yeah.
on his side. What was it?
Yeah.
101?
101.
He's like, yeah, 101. I've got it right here on my
Here's
arm.
my rock hair.
Can we get
Well, you get him back. You get the item.
good?
But it unlocks the achievement on Steam, and it's weird because everybody knows you looted the underwear. That's a thing that happens in video games, and I don't think it's right.
You can't steal what is rightfully
Are you not proud of
yours.
Are they your? Is it your underwear?
They're my wife.
Okay, so you just said they're my wife, so they're not yours.
Well, she's dead, so
Whoa.
they're mine.
Yeah, anything that is anyone's dead stuff is your stuff when they're dead.
I figured that was the rule. I got my grandson's fucking head.
Yeah.
You see Grim's
He
like,
died. I got his head.
Oh,
That's like, sounds
he's
like,
dead.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the head? That's handsome son of a bitch, isn't he?
You see his heart breaks as the highest damage dealing member of the Onyxheart family. You see they're like changing the name on the shirts. They're like, I did the most damage. And everyone's like, Thoricus. And they're like, not anymore, Tynaricus. And then they're like, R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
You see it breaks Grim's heart to see that Tynaricus has fallen.
Reks a monument.
He like stands up. And
Yes.
he's like, that's once. And he starts dervishing a little bit. He's
Yeah.
gonna do it. He's gonna build a monument to him.
That's some good
Perfect.
dervishing right there.
He's not
Oh,
necessarily an artist.
Well,
Let's
it's
see. Roll for it.
art is subjective.
He's doing it alone?
Hey, 14. That's not bad. That's not bad.
As I used to say back in the day with my traveling friends, good enough.
It's like it says like Tynaricus. Like they just like couldn't. They got the spelling a little wrong because they didn't have a name sheet.
Didn't have a name
They
sheet.
didn't have a name sheet.
Didn't have a name sheet. I just call him Ty.
No, they put Tynaricus
Call
on it.
DJ sometimes.
Grim in chat is heartbroken and is now going to start working.
Grimsby. I'm sorry, dude.
He lived. It was almost too much for him to survive, but you gave him something to do. Yeah. So
He made a great memorial. Good statue. Look at that. Look at this.
Beautiful statue.
Really brings the town square together.
it's about a 14
Right.
20, I'd say. Maybe 7 out of 10.
Yeah, you
3.5.
you could
That's fine.
put it up by
I spelled it
Fuck
wrong.
Pit Fountain over there. It's a beautiful thing
A
what you've
beautiful
done.
monument.
Yeah.
It's honestly, look, we've played this game of Dungeons and Dragons together for a long time.
Long time.
To describe how touching and beautiful
Yeah, no, it's good.
the monument to Fucktown is beyond my limits.
You like
Think
don't
of
even
perfection.
well, you don't even have to be from there or having had lived through it to
Yes.
when you get there, you kind of really feel the power of like what happened
It's
on that,
undeniable.
in that
Like
place,
we
yeah.
learn a little bit about them, but I think we learn a lot about ourselves
Yeah.
when we go.
Mhm.
And it's like as you like walk out the exit gate, you know, each of you kind of have your own solemn tear to wipe away. You know, as you look around, you're still like shape shifting into different people, and you just haven't quite landed it yet. But yeah, you guys are just like you're standing there and you're like, wow, that was definitely the most beautiful, touching monument to a moment in history
Yeah.
that will excel the annals of every written word that's ever been. Lore bards around the world will learn new spells because of how touching it was. And there was a lot of chrysanthemums, velium rocks, crystalline pools of magic, and
hope.
but trust me, like that was like, but like
It's
I
nice,
more,
very nice.
But 8 gold for a margarita? Are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
the prices are
Come
high,
on,
but they know
guys.
what they've got.
And a really cool roller coaster.
Yes,
Yeah.
it goes. It's so that was it, right? Like they're like, do we go into the pit? Joke's on you. You started the pit, right? It's like,
always start in the pit.
that's it.
Out of the pit.
Out of the pit.
It's a comment on like, never losing hope.
Rebirth.
Yeah, rebirth.
Yeah.
Keep
Yes.
going.
It's funny that we just keep calling this a memorial thing when it's definitely
A theme
a
park.
theme park.
It's a theme park.
It's definitely-
Yeah.
Six Flags
Yeah,
Memorial.
they
More
definitely,
theme park.
they definitely made it.
There's like some really like off-color games
It's
where you're
kinda
like killing
weird.
people in pits.
Yeah, it's kind of
Oh, I
weird.
gotta kill the most people in the
Yeah,
pits.
yeah.
I was going to try the Onyx carts later on.
Okay. Now I have to make
cards.
at the very least I have to do something with
Those look pretty fun.
Onyx. All right, the Cragmire theme park. Or Fuckmire. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Fuckmire theme park. Memorial
Cats
theme
with a
park.
K.
That's what it's
Yeah.
always the Fuckmire Memorial theme park.
Wow.
That's it.
There's no homage to the event at all.
No.
The thing is, when you invest in a town like this, it's like, hey, look at some.
Well, you might as well give people something to do when they come to town.
You have to have something to every gaming area. There's like a nod to like one of the dead animals that have happened throughout.
Yeah.
So they're just like at all the games, the like off-color
things
games.
you win.
Oh yeah, they're like animals.
Detective Samuel's barbecue.
Yes.
Yeah.
They can just live on.
Oh my god.
There's like a 3D
Hex
ride.
Next barbecue.
Detective Samuel's panini press. Oh my god!
What'd you say? Paninis. Say it again, you wench.
Detective Samuel's panini press.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. No, I do.
Horse
There's like a
meat
little
flat
shay.
sandwiches.
I was like,
That's how you
there's
know
a
when it's
little
done.
shay on
You know,
there.
you know.
Detective Samuel's.
It's like there's like an imprint of my foot somehow. Like,
The sandwiches are in the shape of a foot.
the grill mark.
I like walk by it and I try to shift. I'm like, she was totally innocent. She didn't do anything.
You like back out before you make it weird. You're like, I was listening to what she was saying, but I guess
It's
she's
like a
not now.
foot-shaped pita.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then inside you got horse meat and pickled onions.
It's real good.
Yeah.
That's
Those ain't no street meat.
No.
It is not.
We don't do no street meat.
No, we do sell those at the convenience store, though. You can heat them up.
Rat sandwiches.
They're
They're
all
called the
At your own
Thoricus
risk.
special.
Oh. I think the president hates them. Nice empire you got here. All right. You guys at this point have made me laugh a whole bunch. So much. The high prices on the drinks there was just like,
Hey, that's a discounted rate, man.
Boy, I'm glad we showed up
Give
on
the gold
8
away.
gold beer night.
Yeah, well, they have to pay for the theme park.
Yeah, they also have to work there.
Gotta pay.
Yeah, everyone works
So we
there.
get to share whatever
You
gold
could've
falls
think-
off the rides.
You couldn't have thrown me a discount. I'm definitely a fucking senior.
That is
700 fucking
Yeah,
years.
you're old,
You couldn't
bro.
have thrown me a discount.
No, you get a discount. It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, he's
Senior
The
discount.
old wizard's like, I don't know.
Oh,
how
we
old
don't
I
have a senior discount. We have a senior discount.
Yeah. Yo,
You have to be a gentleman.
it's like, you got any weed in your pockets? You better get some. Let me see in there. Nothing? Get out of here. Come back when you're serious.
go back to those giant doors and you come back later.
But you guys,
You close those 60-foot doors on the way out.
So they get
as you stroll through your theme park, all of you at the same time, you hear the rides in the background, like weird music and stuff. It's like little puppet shows of like your exploits till now. It's like, this is Gary, blah, 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 going downstairs. Yes.
That's exactly it.
Yes.
You're walking through, and your guys lay eyes on the THC BAR.
No.
What does it look like?
Is it the same
I don't
thing
know.
as the one? Are they? So,
It could be.
so is the franchise that they all look the same, like a Dottie's or like something like that, or is it like?
You can get
Or like a PT's, or is it like they're all very different, like based off of where they are?
They're all
Right.
very different.
without
based on where
comparing.
they
I feel
are.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
little baby. Yeah.
Because like there's in Atlanta, there's 2 vortexes, and there's like the good one that has all the cool shit in it, and like the suicide girls that are like the waitresses and stuff. And then there's the shitty one that like you have to sit outside and eat with the bugs and
Because
everything.
there's an
I'm
actual
like,
vortex
There's a
that's
real
swallowing.
but they serve the same food and everything. I'm like, well, no.
They're like,
So yeah,
oh, I thought this place was
right.
cool.
Vibes
Okay, we
are
get
way.
It's like vortex. You open the door.
Party for
There's an actual fucking vortex.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It sucks.
Yeah, the vibes off.
It's like, oh, my curly fries.
Yeah, the vortex.
So you see,
60-foot
Yeah, we've got
doors,
these
sign
giant-
over it.
Yeah, the big sign, and then like on the door, like in like so it's both doors, right? It's like the lily, and so when you open the door, like the lily opens when you go inside.
Beautiful.
It's like
And if I can use a little stone shape, because I made those stone steins.
Yeah.
For the 5, for the stone steins.
Yeah.
I want to mold the helping committee. Especially one for TJ. But
So is it?
for all,
Oh, TJ!
Yeah.
we got a Tynaricus mug. We got a Shayemira mug, El Presidente.
TJ.
We got a Sylvia.
Tynaricus.
We got a Gil.
Joshua.
At reasonable rates, too. You know what I mean? Like, we're not talking any gold.
Yeah, it's almost like the souvenir mug. Like I can keep more, but just
Comes with
there's
a
like
straw.
a shelf where
Yeah.
there they are.
It looks like the bar from Dusk Till Dawn.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes,
It
it is that bar. Guys, we're probably gonna get in trouble for it.
Can
Yeah,
we
it
have a
doesn't
crier
look like the bar
outside
from
too?
Dusk Till
Can it be
Dawn.
Cheech Marin?
Yes.
Aztec temples.
Leech Marin.
Yeah, on the back of it.
Yeah.
Vampires.
Yeah.
We always play vampires.
Instead of a mustache, he says two
vampire
leeches.
sex season.
Yeah.
Oh, vampires.
Through the power of storytelling. In this moment, this old man looks upon this like place, and he sheds a strange fear. And you feel that cosmic thread tug at you in the sky. This bar was built together with this group here. I mean, come on, let's throw you in the bar with them, guys. Right? Through the lily manifested on the door in this
Star
moment.
bar.
You guys get a nice little glimpse. You know, it's like you like try to say things like, "Oh, hey, look out for future stuff." Blah blah blah. But come on, I want you guys all in your bar together. I just couldn't do it. Not Tynaricus though; he's dead.
Oh.
No, he's there. He's there.
He's there.
He's there.
He brought his hand.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Doing
Don't show
great.
Grim.
God of War.
Grim's really upset.
It can be like God of War, and you can be on my belt.
There you go.
I'm not wearing
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not wearing.
I'm not wearing a belt.
I'll be perfectly preserved in your goo body.
Yeah, you will I'm put not your wearing goo
suit.
in my body,
Yeah.
in my head, so it's like your goo head.
In your head.
Zombie head. Damn.
With my head.
So as they're all sitting there, I would like to, like the bartender pours them like in these mugs like a drink, but then like the drink is me and I like goo out of it. Like,
Each one of them, yeah.
Oh.
One of them's your eye for a second. They're like, shit.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
grew up and I'm like at the bar with them.
You see Goku's like wearing like a trench coat, like at the door, like he's like, clear, babe.
His cloud has
It's
a
like,
trench coat.
yes, Cloud also has a trench coat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Clear, babe.
Yeah.
Just looking around. But you guys do see like the little like sheaming lights from this constellation as your friend who was cast away materializes in your guys' this bar you made in Fuckmire.
Yay!
You know, the hand wave of Lord of Lost Time, the connection of this moment, allowing you one last gathering, you know, all of you, except for Tynaricus again, because he died. But
Gotcha.
but Thoricus is there.
Yeah, this is a blast.
Just holding it.
So salty.
But yeah, you guys sit at the bar, you know, you see Magnus kind of cleaning the glass. He's also like the mayor. He's also the mayor. So
Mayor
he's
Glass
signing
Shiner?
documents.
Yeah, it's well clean.
So it's like he's got a pen and the little handle
It's
of the glass
Walter.
while it's shining, and you know, and he sees the president walking. And he's like, President,
Mayor.
Reks, Tynaricus.
Oh, hi, good to see you again. I have a stupid fucking accent, flipping coins, lolly la.
We all turn and stare at Thoricus.
Too soon. I'll just put him over here, next to my beer.
have some respect. She has the most hits.
Oh, dang.
Said that.
He said that.
I'm just gonna drink my feelings.
Who's thirsty? Who wants it better than Thoricus?
Drinks are poured. You see Gil materializes.
You did some fucked up shit. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, good for you. I'm glad you're my friend.
Were you in my drink?
Better to have you as my friend.
Yeah. Anyways, how are you guys? Space. How was future
What?
space?
Oh,
No, I know. I didn't
very
catch a
much
word of
I,
it.
didn't, I don't speak whatever.
It's good to see you.
Whatever that
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Boots, cats,
Red.
Oh, Vancouver. That's our boy Steve.
Ooh, look at the ball.
Guys, we said it before. We'll say it again. Follow Vancouver by night. They're fucking amazing.
Do it.
Thanks for bringing your party our
Or
way,
else.
guys. We're epiloguing our chapter 3 here. The party has all regathered at the bar that they built in the city of Fuckmire as they kind of lay out their plans moving forward from this adventure.
So what are you all going to try to do next? Are we going to try to revive Tynaricus? Cool,
Who the
because
fuck is Is that like a friend of your guys
The
that
other
I don't
one.
know?
That one.
I didn't meet him.
That one.
Tynaricus.
Oh, this whole time you guys have been talking about this Tynaricus guy, and I'm like,
Yeah, I get confused
show
when
up
you
anytime now. Yeah.
You have the tie-dye shirt on.
Yeah.
tie-dye.
Tie-dye.
So weird.
I mean, you think Pops, do you want to come back? We missed him, but I don't know.
You know, decapitation is real tough to come back from.
His
I mean,
body also really
700 years here. If what they tell me about you is true, you've been around a while and a lot of different places. You ever seen someone come back from something like this?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, necromancers exist.
Okay, I meant like
Just heads?
Yeah, why not?
like
great.
back
I don't
to
know.
back to
Little head
normal,
spiders?
not like
You know, I actually know of a place where they do robots. So maybe his head can go in a robot. You ever thought about robots? Hey, you ever think about robots?
Let me just stew on that.
Okay. Do you guys ever think about
I'm
robots?
just gonna marinate.
No, I don't. No,
I mean,
you know, I
sometimes.
can't say that.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Well, they exist. They're real.
I don't.
They're steamy though. They're steamy boys.
You might like that.
Sounds fun.
Oh, robots.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Robots.
I'm still in calm roll.
Robots. But what I think I would like to do is I'm probably gonna hitch a ride with my flying boyfriend as I continue.
Official.
wow.
Oh yeah, he comes over. Yeah, hey, and he starts handing out like we're official, but like little flyers that he's made.
It's like
We're gonna have a little party. It's gonna be here at the bar. Yeah, it's gonna be here. We're gonna celebrate our love.
Open,
Upstairs
open
is
bar
too, babe.
or still 8 gold?
Anyways, so we're gonna fly. I'm gonna hitch a ride, and we're gonna. I have to kind of be perpetually on the run now.
Yeah.
I hate to bring it to you and be that guy, but
No, I hear terrible things about you.
I really don't know.
No, you said you've done some terrible
I was
things.
hearing some stuff about you, like
Yeah.
on my way out. Like,
Yeah,
horrible war crime.
yeah. I'm just a really bad guy. But I like you guys, so that's why I didn't do anything too outwardly dangerous to get you guys
Respect.
killed.
here, right?
Yeah,
You're forever
I didn't do that. I didn't.
No, that was his fault.
No.
You are forever part
It
of the
may be
health
mine.
committee.
Partly my fault.
Or else.
It's probably my fault.
Or else, indeed.
If y'all got sick of space, you got space here.
Well, I'm gonna hold off on space because I kind of want to talk to Queen Mab.
Quab?
Yeah. I'm just a little curious what she's up to and see if there's any way that I can help. Okay. So you guys, good luck.
Sure. Yeah. You also.
for
Yeah. The
not selling me out.
Oh yeah, no, you
Cheers.
you did right by us. So yeah, clink.
Thanks.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. And
Dwarf farms, I can't.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
All right, so Gil, your plan is to move down toward like the monetary.
Yeah.
And the seed, and
Yeah.
so that's another one of those that's in there.
oh, okay.
You're there.
Okay.
You're there. Okay. So
I'd
Gil's
like
one
to
of
see
them.
the whole
All right, so the bat, like the quote, like the dark side forces. You've got devils. You've got demons.
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Right.
Right, but yeah.
You've got the Stag army, which is the army from the kingdoms,
These guys are
and the
up to.
Diesel
I'm gonna go
dynasty.
straight to the lady.
And then there's kind of a neutral allegiance to the Steel Forge. If you remember from the end of the world, there was that army of Steel Forge. They've like been reborn, and so they are like also clamoring for it. And then the Wood Elves and Queen Mab herself, and then the Helping Committee is one of your options because of true font.
Well, and like part of the thing too with Gil is part of the reason why Gil has been able to get away with so much for so long is that she's like just brazen enough to just go right into the room to go talk to the like.
This is
like,
also like your arena. Like this is like if you're a war profiteer, it's like this is where a lot of people are.
I'm gonna go talk to her myself and see what she's doing.
Yeah.
Like and then what's going on there. And her first sister shows up,
have you?
that's
Let's
also fine. Yeah, we haven't done that. You want to do that
Oh.
now, or if when I see her, because it's funnier.
It is
I haven't
funnier
seen
when
her
you
yet.
see her. That's true.
I
Yeah,
want to live out that moment
That's
when we
good.
get there.
I'm just gonna do this. Okay.
Okay.
But
It means nothing.
I'd love. It's 19. You're like, she fucking loves.
She's like, Gil. Gosh, my sister
Help
sucks.
my brain, yeah.
Oh my god, I can see
My brain's
everybody's
poisoned.
tramping over
Yeah.
my tree.
So yeah, Gil's gonna go that way because that's just like Gil's MO is usually just being like, okay, who's the biggest guy in this prison?
Yeah.
And how do I become friends with the person that sells him his drugs?
Yeah.
So Gil's just like, I'm going straight to the top.
Yeah. You're like, oh,
So-
that man's gone. Next guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah.
You're kind of like,
And
and
as
you look
I
back
leave,
and you see Boxo's like, I know the guy. Like, it's Boxo.
It's that.
Like, he's probably a good way to go if you want to roll with him. You don't have to, but he would be headed that direction as well.
I'd be fine with that if me and Goku just
So you don't have to be with
The
him, but that's
thing,
where
Boxo, is all I'm saying is I've got some hot heat on me now, buddy.
Oh.
So do you want to be involved in that kind of hot
He's like, he looks down at this ring that he has and he's like, well, I have 2 more illusionary carriages.
Oh,
they
hell yeah.
tricked you guys with at the beginning.
Yeah.
And so he like twists the little ring and you see it appears as there's like 3 of his caravan.
Wow.
So he's like, a little distraction won't hurt.
That's all.
That's great. I've got a bunch of weed. Will that? You wanna
That's-
just,
Oh shit.
yeah.
You got it.
You guys got weed?
I got a
Shit,
bunch of
guys. Well, it's been a pleasure, guys. If you're headed south, me and the goo are gonna
goo.
smell a little of that.
Yeah. Boxo.
Do you need any? I'm
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
always.
Okay.
Could use a grandson. Ha! Just kidding. He's right here.
Because he's dead. Yeah.
See, he does his best. He does try and look. He looks at the wound of the sword that it is, and he's like, it's not impossible to bring back, but shattered, broken.
Yeah.
The whole of him is unrecoverable.
His hole is unrecoverable.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
already did
spit
like
out.
a little less of that, even.
Yeah, he's starting to grow on me.
Literally, there's like a mushroom that seems to have linked to.
Yeah, it's like the weird mist magic that the dragon guy put on it. He's kind of
attaching it
Yeah, it's like a frozen
fungusy
fungus.
now.
It's like a cold fungus. Yeah.
Frost fungus.
He's a fun
Ugh.
guy.
But yeah, so walk down that way again. You're welcome to in your way. But that's his plan as well. Is head to the middle land where this god seed, all this action is going. He can see a lot of money to be made there.
Great. Then I'm gonna head up that way. And right before I go, I'm gonna just because it doesn't matter, but it's just funny for these next couple of rolls. I'm gonna leave all of you with another one last bardic inspiration before
Yes.
I head on my way.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I caught it. That's magic.
I was like, where's my? I think it's in the cup. But yeah, I'm like, bardics for all of you. Beep, 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 beep. And then I grab Goku and I dip him and I kiss him and then I pick him back up and go, let's get out of here.
grab the jacket,
Yeah.
off the cloud. And yeah, you guys ride off. And Box was like, yes. You see 2 other illusionary versions of you guys flying next to it. And Gil's like, all right, there's
Yeah.
3 Gokus now.
Jackpot.
Oh, and that's where it's like, that's the cut on that scene. No, don't kill us. Converge.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what's up. You see, Gil is intending to head to the southern lands.
Yeah.
As well as, and you now as well, familiar with that group, Box of that caravan, and your friend Gil as well, will be one of the factions that will have effect in that region. So again, you still have that one boon to grant as Amaryllis.
Yeah.
So,
Amaryllis and Gil meeting will be great.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, that's an option. We could do
you?
that, keep Amaryllis with that option because we're going to be playing that. That is a thing that will happen, kind of like we're doing with her role with Mab. We could stash that, and I could give you better information. So I feel like I threw it at you on the spot.
Well, I think Amaryllis is so enchanted with the idea that the helping committee is everywhere.
That's true. You just set off a trend.
Yeah.
Classic
Yeah.
pickles.
Yeah. I think Amaryllis would be interested in helping the helping committee.
Bringing them in.
Yeah.
Helping committee. There's a couple of people that are like, we're helping committee. And you're like, you're a bunch of devils. What are you talking about?
I just want to go to the top,
yeah. Yeah. All right, helping committee. So yeah, again, you're familiar with with Albright Trufant, who's been in this area. And he's like, I know where my sister will be. And he looks down, he has this little scroll of paper. He's like, and Boxo promised me they should get me Well, pretty close. I should be like right there. And then we see that like there's like this like moment that happens where he like casted this a little while back, and he's been like just behind you guys a bunch of times.
Oh, no.
As you're like going to the ice caves, and he's like and he's like looking around and it's like the campfire and it's all put out and the log is gone. He's like,
Oh my
and he, like,
god.
hears rumbling and he's like running through the ice caves, like and this giant frozen like purple worm shoots up and knocks him out for a couple days.
I love the idea of Gil just being like, of Gil like seeing him and being like, whatever. Weird, just like a guy.
Yes,
Anyways.
I'll return.
Just
but
turning back and like seeing him running up as we were leaving and just being like, guys, we should go faster. I have to pee or something, whatever the equivalent of that for me is.
He continues running.
We have like late nights where I'm like, man, I just really miss my brother, and I don't know what's happening to him.
I guess you just had other stuff to do.
I've been bitten by a snake. Anybody hear me?
You can just move on without him. Your
Sister.
I can be your brother now.
Oh, all right, Gil.
I'll be your brother now.
brother. Now.
Remember the painting?
Fucking creepy. Just all these little moments of like Gil being fucking totally unhinged. You guys are like,
Wait.
Looking back.
Back on it.
Things are different.
He like picks the letter up and it's like turn around.
Yeah.
Somebody touches him. He's gone through hell to make.
Oh my god.
Finally he's like, once the travel of people along the streets has been bringing him their direction, you see, it's like they've passed the word that there was like a request from Amaryllis. Somebody was like the founding member of the helping committee, or it would seem unclear. I'm not, guys, back me up here, please. Like, we've heard things. We've heard you cut heads off. Do you cut heads off?
Only if you're bad. Are you bad?
What do you? Nope.
Great.
Problem solved.
Great.
That was easy.
Everyone's great. Everybody's great.
Yeah. Good.
it's just that simple.
Like, oh, Gil, what's up?
Yeah, Gil's like, it's literally just
Whoa, bro!
Yeah.
Dude, you're from space too? Me too.
Yeah, space is fun.
It's probably a bad guy. So at this, you do see that it's as you guys have sat in the bar, it's like you hear like a chair push aside, and this like withered, tired, somewhat damaged. It's like he doesn't have a whole group with him. He's just been like kind of low-level character trying to follow in your footsteps through illusions, and Goku shooting holes in mountains. You see, he was like, I'll finally get ahead of them. I'll go into the front of the dungeon. And then Goku blew beside him. You guys went right to the end. He had to go through the whole dungeon by himself. By himself the whole time. And he's like, the mind lead we have should still work. Because it was like, and you're like, but you have so many mind leads going on. I have so many.
It's a call waiting, man. I got a lot going on.
Sorry, bro.
I thought it would like.
I got rock hair now.
Yeah, what's with the rock hair?
Well, there was like a song that was happening in my head. It's not happening anymore, but I didn't want to risk, anyone else hearing the song.
Sister, you have to answer a question for me.
Okay.
Did you cut off that guy's head?
I did not.
Right.
But these ones I did.
You see people in the bar like.
There's like one person in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
So you've seen, at this suggestion, the helping committee has been requested to go to the south. As the president, founding member, you have some associates going. Boxo as well going. What would your plans be for this, Shayemira? Your brother back. It seems he wanted to dodge away. He knew you would come with him. And the danger too high around the army of the stag in his mind. And so again, he wasn't able to come on this trip with you either way. And so he has been, trying to spread influence to the south, where this god seed is now said to be closer to grasp than ever before.
All right, when last we were together, Styx was also with you. What has become of her?
She has gone back to the kingdoms. The army has been alerted. The ghosts of the forest allowed to cross over to the Sea of Trees. So it's like now she went, rallied herself some cause, and has allowed the fallen ghost forest to come into the Sea of Trees as like an arm of the Kush kingdoms.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, I think before any other decisions are made, we need to take care of one that's rather pressing with these elemental
The Furies.
Furies. Like we've got these things.
Yeah, this whole time there's been like, it's like when you're at like an event and they have a drone and it's like, like the whole time you're like,
You're like trying to tell them about it. It's like,
Yeah.
What the hell is that? What is that sound?
So we need to take care of these Reks.
And since I dealt with it pretty up close and personal, is there any way we can replicate that table, the table that was in the Smilf's Meteor?
Yeah.
Because that was basically what would have created the tier of the primordials, yeah?
Correct. Now to activate it, and one of the people with you right now knows very well, it had to be taken to this area in the Sky Shrine Peaks, the last battle point of the prologue. And so to reforge the tier, it would work in the Eternal Laboratory. So it basically like copying the magics that you went through both sides of. So like that is if that is your intention to rebuild and forge it, you don't have it right now, but that is something you could work toward.
Okay.
Diesel Dynasty might be a decent place to garnish this information.
That's kind of what we figure, and we're both dragon marked here.
Yeah.
We're those who remain. We're both dragon marked, and we have all 4 of the elements. At the very least, we just got to keep them safe.
Yeah, we want to try to have the power be used for more protection against the darkness that still looms.
Okay, so at that point, that is like rather than forge the tier of the primordials, you could use the power of these 4 elemental furies instead. Like each of them a powerful artifact, able to help you with controlling fire, earth, ice, and wind to your favor. It's a pretty powerful ability as they say, and as you have seen with them. So not forging it, but again, there is this they want to be together. They want to forge the tier, but they just can't pluck together and be made. Safely, at least, So it's if that would be your idea, yes, there's a way by which you could still utilize the power of the elemental furies without forging the tier of the primordials. Now, people looking for that thing would still be trying to find those.
People.
Oh, sure.
Gil's
people are always
over
gonna
there.
come.
They've got all 4.
We could just keep it safe.
We already got 1. What do you want? You want wind? You want ice?
Well, I currently have wind and fire with me, are the 2 that I have, that I'm keeping apart.
Pink knives.
Yeah.
I've died 1,000. We know.
I've died 1,000 times. So is there a thing, we can create this piece where they're all close together, but not actually touching, but then there's a way to trigger just pieces of it into the center to use it to harness the power, so it's not overbearing and chaotic, but more protective and controlled.
Can we use TJ's statue? Do a little stone shapery, channel it through him?
I like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
Probably has no hands.
Probably
Probably has no hands.
There's a plaque in town. Probably has no hands.
You're not good at sculpture though, so you just hammered it onto the side. There's this guy just screaming and just jams glued onto it.
Yeah.
They got a preschool.
We crafted things.
So Grim, who's badly wounded, is working with some of the locals to start that. So is that what you want to do? Is utilize basically build a statue that would keep their forces away from each other while at the same time benefiting from them?
Yeah, I think that and putting that with Ty is very symbolic because he dealt with a lot of fighting different sides of himself and his family, and he continued to protect what he believed was right, and he can continue to help protect the world and help everyone fight even after he's gone.
Wow. I just thought he was a giant pain in the ass.
You know what?
Are we talking about the same?
No more discounts for you.
Yeah, if you'll recall, kind of the magical barrier that has covered this city once or twice before, with that as the forging of the statue is complete, with the inert magics of this place, you see Fuckmeyer gets even yet another upgrade in the sense of this, not, a big glass dome or anything, but a magical shield of sorts of this infusion of the 4 elements together. It creates a seasonal, a shift. It's this actually has 4 seasons inside of it, instead of the frigid perma winters that Empire's known for. But yeah, you guys managed to keep that. And then who do you want in that town? Who would you want to leave in charge of that?
The bartender.
Magnus.
Mayor.
Magnus.
Mayor Magnus.
Regan, right?
Regan.
Regan.
Magnus is the dead one.
The dead one. That's the other bartender that I love.
The other bartender.
That's why I said I was like, every fucking bartender is Magnus.
Shouldn't they all be Magnus? They're all cleaning glasses.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you see, he's like, oh, of course, you know. He
What about
takes,
Ragnarok or whatever, the Rembrandt? Wasn't he supposed to be a bartender at our bar?
yeah, you see, he's just kind of
Mayor
standing there.
Donald
Hey, do you
Regan.
need anybody to work here? He's just like, he's getting younger.
He's like Benjamin Button,
Yeah.
like the reverse thing.
It's like, I think I did the spell wrong. What spell? Don't remember.
That's the worst.
Don't remember.
Shoot, don't remember. Sorry. Yeah, he's. Do you want to? I mean, you know the guy that runs the place. You guys own it. Do you want to give him a job there?
Yeah.
So if you ever need Rembrandt, he's like right near these. Hey, bro, just hang out here.
Yeah, actually, no. I'm
going to
actually
borrow
going to
your
encourage
fry
him to
cook real
venture off.
quick.
Venture off.
Yeah, because one of his big things was that he wants to enjoy and like explore the
There's all
world.
the theme park around.
There's all
So I can
the
go ride the rides.
can ride the
Oh
rides.
my god,
He's just too short to ride the rides.
He's on his tippy toes. I'm good.
No.
You
Safety
are
first.
God, fine.
now he's a baby, then he disappears entirely. No, I truly do I encourage this. We come back. We share a drink with him and have a nice conversation, and then send him well wishes and give him any provisions he might need for the journey that he wants to go on.
Awesome.
He's always welcome back, but he should
Always,
go.
yeah, but
Some exploring.
He really
should
wants
just
to
send
go
him
to
to
the
the
other
other
location.
right, he just goes, just meets
like
Mark.
it's a jungle
Hey, this bar is great.
Underwater. Look
On
out.
accident, yeah. He's like, I just happen to fall and wander into this one. How'd I do that?
That's his
THC or what does that mean?
I'm so confused.
All right, sending him off. You see it again. You've got enough of a connection with Rembrandt. It's like even though his magic is dormant, you're like, oh, if there's a need for this whistle, you think he would still be around.
Yes.
So you've got the raw elemental furies themselves.
He
He's
said,
sold out.
anywhere he is,
That's
he'll
true.
hear it.
He'll hear it.
Yeah.
So you kind of see him wandering off and looking at the sunlight as less of a nuisance than a normal living creature. He basks in the moment as he kind of walks out. He steps outside the bubble and he's like, "Ooh, it is cold out here," but you gave him a sweater. So yeah, he throws it on and just kind of walks off. Pursuing a life once again. For the first time. So
Does he still go by?
his name's Jim Brandt.
Jim Grant.
Jim Brandt?
Jim Brandt.
Howdy, Jim Brandt. I'm 23 again now. No, it's a 40-year-old's voice. Sorry.
Jim Brandt.
Jim Brandt.
Jim Brandt.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah.
Jimothy.
Okay, so
Thanks
we've
for asking us.
I was just curious if he was gonna.
No,
Jim, because he doesn't remember anything.
No.
Yeah,
No, not
if he was
Jim.
gonna.
Not Jim.
Jim's
Jim
a regular
remembers
guy.
nothing.
Jim's just a guy.
Jim's just have you seen
a guy.
Jim's jacket?
Jim.
Oh, you guys know Jim. He's cool as
Jim,
hell.
yeah, it's Jack. Jim
We're looking
jacket.
for Rembrandt.
Yeah, that's-
You think they mean old Jim Brandt?
You guys know Jim.
Jim Brandt?
Obi-Wan Brandt. No.
Obi Brandt.
Oh, Big Brandt. Okay, so we've made this really beautiful statue, all these things. It feels good.
It fits right in with
It
the
feels
most
good.
beautiful
Feels good.
place you could ever be in your life.
Yeah, this is a cool
so
place.
beautiful. I can't even fathom it.
Yeah, I'm so proud of this place and
It's
all
like-
the work that we've done that I feel good and comfortable walking away from it. And I'm gonna listen to this message that we got. And
So it updates
all
you
right.
on this. That in the path of many of the people that have claimed to align themselves with you under the name of this helping committee, some dark forces have started to show up.
no.
The devils, Lord, I wanted to call him Olrak, Lord
Kyrox?
Pyrox, thank you, has showed up and has called in a lot of his favorites to kind of create this little devil army. It seems like they're, which is the craziest thing in the world, somewhat working with demons that are at play there too. And so, devils think hell, demons think the eternal pit of chaos. The demigorgons are demons. So it's like the blight is somewhat aligned with demons right now. So there's these blight representatives that are they're also trying to get the seed as well. Obviously they want the demigorgon or Titania to show up in this world. And so, it kind of lays out all of the different factions at play that we went over as well. There's some claims from the Fallen Kingdom, this group called the Legion that is seemingly alive undead things, like the way a vampire would be. But it's like they have like a society in the Fallen Kingdom where the Fellsworn used to be, Greyland Faragor and all that, the Fallen.
Oh, that branch of Ganjaria that no one talks about.
Yeah. And so as well as Wood Elves from Sativon, at the helm of this Emerald von Shucks, the original founder of the Helping Committee, initial president. So they said. He went on about it a lot. But yeah, the kind of laying out the stakes. Right now, it seems like something has shifted in this space. Everybody's been after this thing, but it's like a magic item you can't get your hands on. Yeah. So it's people are putting a lot of focus on it, but they have not been able to offset the fact that this is like a divine level magic thing. And so there's a lot of hubbub, a lot of energy right now that something has shifted. Now we know, because it's our show, that it's like people are aware of this strangeness that Amaryllis seems to be getting closer and closer to the sites at which this god seed is found. Which means this god seed is literally the ability to create a god, a deity. And if you use that and or the tier of the primordial, you could remake the world of Ganjaria. Or your own world, whatever you want. A bigger theme park. The biggest theme park ever. There's no lines because there's so
Psycho
many
Funland?
rides. Psycho Funland. So fun.
I am too.
Be like that. Like
There's always room for Memorial Park. In Memorial.
Yes,
Psycho
Detective
Fun.
Samuel Memorial. Psycho Fun Park.
Detective Samuel's like the zombie like theme mascot.
Oh my god.
Detective Samuel Memorial.
I get it, yeah.
It's all just
Carousel. Scarousel.
The Scarousel.
That's the one. Carousel of progress.
Bunch of squished.
But yeah,
dead
so
zombie
that's kind of what's going on at play there. The Diesel Dynasty has been present down there. Now again, it's like they're strangely absent from so much of what's going on. As far as like the armies to the south are not any of their numbers. The rumors of all the dark magic, it's said to be poisonous, noxious air to even breathe in the region just from the volcanoes.
The Blight's just like, fuck that.
It is it's like right up. It's like direct. It's as far north as you can go. It's almost the size the Onyx Empire goes, but it is like the branch off to the side of your middle one. It's one of these, but it is like a space that it's like. Again, the machinations, there's, the steel border like rising again. Suddenly there's like this like strange new type of magic gear, artifice. And, Digby was a practicing artificer, but it's like this idea of creating magic rather than using it, but paid for at the price of like demonic energy. There's black lava flows and stuff that run through the streets. And it's this high magic, high, magi-tech kind of steampunk setting where some big progresses have recently started to be made. So it's like, it's just kind of like it's a little bit of an alien location even in this world. Like it's like stuff that's going on over there. It's crazy. But they mainly trade for ice. They trade for ice with the Onyx Empire. And then they give you glass.
Is that code for something?
Yeah. Check under your paper bag.
Check under your seat. Everyone look under your seats.
That's right. Ice.
That flickers
It's just water in your hand.
It's already melted.
Yeah. Oh,
It's September in Vegas. What did you think would happen?
Right.
But yeah, so that's basically kind of world events right now. Now it does seem like the Owl Kingdom is extending. It's again like the trade reach out embargo. So if you have connections there, there is the matter of like that the symbol on Rex's hand is from a dragon that the last time you saw him was there as well. Yeah. So there's like some information there that you're akin to. Looking at yours, it burns a little differently now that Rembrandt is somewhat sealed off from his power. It doesn't glow as bright. You still have the feet, so you still got all the stuff.
I do.
But it's it's one of those. It does shine differently than now his does, which still glows with a pretty bright light ever since you channeled the war energy.
Yeah, friend's still out there. So I'm gonna kind of journey towards Amaryllis. Is that your name?
Yeah,
Amaryllis.
Is that
Because I want to, because I'm not the top. I mean, I didn't self-name myself president. My lovely friends did. I didn't.
Okay,
but I feel like I have a lot to learn, and I want to continue like sharing the message of the Helping Committee. And I think going to a source that's, part of the creation of it, I want to go there and see what I can do to help and continue.
I never called myself president. Also,
okay, right.
It's all scribbled on the back of it.
Okay.
it's just a name,
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming for you. Yeah, but not in a bad way. See you soon. Okay, see you soon.
I'm gonna get you.
You're next. No, I mean, like, she's next. Then I get
It's like font matters, guys. Font matters. Just a pretty font.
What have
I'm
you
also
Reks?
like just the most beautiful handwriting I've ever
Thank you
seen.
so much.
Yeah.
I really try. I'm also really curious about like the devil stuff that's happening because the last time I had spoken to a devil, it was getting souls to fight demons, and now that there's a switch, I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And I know like stuff is dying, so I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
the biggest hatred that exists is between devils and
Yeah.
demons. So this is a strangeness that is like
Very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit the old Duster Trail, Reks. I'm always around.
You can do the dragon mark. High five.
Yeah.
I want to figure out a little more about the dragon that mocked me. So
you know, you were kind of like looking around. It's like this big cosmic event. And it's like the journey of like being in this like closed civilization, highly religious, underground, not really knowing much, just kind of believing what you were told as you almost end up in this crazy, insane adventure, looking into the stars and the heavens, flying, a thing that you hated to do, you know. And it's like as everybody starts to leave, you look over, Thoricus is still somewhat having a few in the bar. What would you do? He's talking to the head.
What would you do?
You guys like crying and having a real moment.
I accept your grandson.
Just like sobbing.
But yes, Reks, you've got this connection to this thing. You feel the cry of war. Even you can like through this new effusion to this magic, you can feel the growing armies in several locations. It seems like the southern lands, if these elemental portals subsist and the army can get back to protecting the southern lands, the balance there is somewhat struck. But there is now this big confluence of military forces at the center of the world trying to find a god seat.
Salud.
But when you kind of feel these energies echoing, you hear this kind of voice on the wind. Where would you go? Where would you choose to go, friend?
Is that my friend talking?
Yeah.
Reks is still, he's kind of dumb,
Yeah.
so he just like holds the tattoo.
He's like, you don't need to put it to, just, it's fine. It's a telepathy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where to go. This has all just been a crazy couple weeks. Has it been a week?
It's been 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
It's only Tuesday.
It's been like 20 minutes.
Just serving the first
It's only Tuesday, 11
It
minutes.
was on my train for war. And I've been a part of it now. I guess I just want to go where I'm needed. Feels good to be needed. Feels good to have friends.
You see, there's like a pulsing. Very good.
Oh.
Stay close to the Onyxheart. And you see this like, as if you're like considering like the pulsation of war just emanating from all around the world, all these hostilities everywhere. They all rumble with you all at once. And you kind of like look over and you can see that like one of the axes on his side, Lucille, is just like shaking.
So has he been a warlock the whole time?
No, he's a war priest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't have any sort of. But
He does still have the dark urge though.
He's a
You
little
notice that in this moment, Friend whispers one last thing to you. If you wish to satiate that dark thirst, you should kill that old man on the road.
Oh.
Jim Brenn.
Oh my god!
Jim!
She didn't do me dirty nothing. No, not even. No.
And you're like, oh, and you like feel a pit in your chest. You can't overcome it for now.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna wave the gin.
But
Like,
tune in next week for Jim Brenn.
the death of Jim Brand.
The death of Jim Brenn.
After all my
Brought to you
work,
by
you just kill him.
Shayemira.
The death of Jim.
I wasn't trying to hurt him, she said.
It'll almost be like it's like trying to overcompensate too much.
Yeah.
Jim looks back. It's like,
Hey! Did you need me to come back?
Yeah.
No.
Almost fell in the pit.
good luck.
Yeah, look out for that.
Oh gosh.
We all need various Jim Brants next season.
There's 3. He walked by
It's
the
all
illusion.
Jim. It's all Jim's.
Just to Thoricus.
Brants.
I really want to fucking kill that guy.
Man,
I want to kill that guy so fucking
so bad.
Yeah.
Hey, what was I can almost hear you. What was that?
Nothing.
Leave the baby again. It's just,
And he's a baby again.
there's a baby.
He's
How does that keep happening?
So Thoricus, a cleric of war for the, as this choice of the
move to either push back against the forces of the blight, perhaps take on an offense. Now that you know if you could forge the tier, you could maybe puncture a way through to get to where the Sky Shrine Peaks fell, the Sky Shrine Pools. A lot of decisions at your hands, but mostly just Rick's head.
Can we pull up the map, the Ganjaria map?
Ooh, it is in there. Yeah, I actually have it in there.
Because I want to.
It's behind a lot of stuff, but
I'd
it's
like
near
to
the
see
bottom.
what the fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Where the hell?
I haven't redone it since we started.
Where the hell am I?
In the hail.
Okay.
So yeah,
Can you
Onyxheart
make it
Empire to
bigger?
the north there. You
That's
guys are
where
you
we
guys
were.
are opposite.
Yes.
We've been up there the whole
To
time.
the west, that's the Diesel Dynasty. The deserts with the volcanoes and the city of glass.
Yeah.
Down to the bottom left there, that's
More
the
like
Fallen
City of
Kingdom,
Ass.
which you guys learned of during the Sativan.
That's
the
gone now.
Fellsworn Kingdom has fallen to the blight.
Bye.
The Monotree is right there at the center of the continent, the giant tree.
Five.
And then there's the Sea of Trees, which is like a Feywild endless forest that surrounds it. And then if you go right from Onyxheart Empire, top right there, that's Kush Kingdoms, and Sativan is
3
below it.
and 6. Okay.
Can you make it a little bigger stuff? I'm sorry, I can't see it.
I'm blind.
You want my glasses?
Oh, you can just make the window bigger.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
glasses.
just a window bigger.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yay.
There we go.
So where that stem is, that pool of darkness, that's like where the spread began. At the
Got
base
it.
of that stem, that is where the Sky Shrine pools. So basically, Thoricus, your one of your options would be kind of cutting through the middle. It's trying to spread, so just like pierce through from the Sea of Trees down to try to obtain that area. That would be an option at your disposal, or any of these. The Kingdom of the Owl is unknown to you. There's a new kingdom now in the Kush Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Pretty cool kingdom.
Well,
No, what if I just swam to the end?
So it's actually frozen ocean. The only place that has water is Sativan.
Frozen.
But there is an end to the world.
6.
This is it's not a flat Earth, but it's like a chunk of a planet. So it's got like a roundness in it. It does literally have an end.
Cool. Okay. Flat Earth theory. Proven.
Just like in real life, I said. This is like a 5-year setup for me to be like, that's right, guys. And I'm a flat Earth.
And
I'm really not. I know we're all joking.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
really
be
not having a good
careful.
time.
you gotta be, you have to at least make the declaration because then people just go like, he never said he was.
Somebody's gonna clip just you saying
That's
I'm a flat
it.
earther.
Did you hear Babes?
Oh.
So
This band
next,
says everybody.
so our next adventure is gonna take place in where?
Wherever
To
we
the
want
one,
it
the
to.
orange one. The desert one is
Two.
as far as just like
So
there
two.
is a mini arc of the Diesel Dynasty. It doesn't have to be your guys' characters or any just in that sense. It's like there is,
But there is
a
something
storyline
happening there.
that is connected to the things that have been
Regardless,
occurring.
okay. So 2.
Okay, is next.
But we'll be looking more at like mini arcs. Like I said, probably four episode mini arcs to make up our next 20 for that chapter.
Okay.
So it's like the Diesel Dynasty is a thing that's at play. That could be
You
a
said
whole
we're
new.
starting lower level.
Yeah, we're probably going to start. I'm going between 5 and 7 because
Oh,
there's
5
like a
and
nice
7.
power jump. At 5, everybody gets 2 attacks. So you already have the cool second attack, which makes a lot of classes good.
Nice.
And there's enough diversity of like the stuff, but as high as 7, we'll see. I haven't made that.
Thoricus was fucking around in the Diesel Dynasty. There was the Iron Titan or something like that?
Yes.
That's who taught him the
How to do
Simulacrum.
the simulacrum.
Oh, right.
simulacrum.
So is anyone gonna carry the character they are playing into the next season?
Well, probably not Tynaricus.
Got him.
I mean, he can get carried.
There is the option.
Yeah.
You could take him there and try to get him to be a robot.
I'm a robot. I talk like a robot.
British robot.
Still
British
got
robot.
British accent. Take it.
Oh, I'm a
With the
robot.
5,000.
I talk like a robot.
Oh my god, you're just C-3PO.
Oh,
You're just
That hurts.
What? He's a great character.
I know. I'm just kidding.
C-3Ps.
C3.
Yeah.
Is it on me?
Yeah.
No, I think we're just looking at you for. Someone's got to start talking.
Well, yeah, no.
Run to Reks.
I guess, yeah. Well, yeah. So Rex, you need someplace to go. Basically, you're
I'm a jukebox.
you're Hercules. You're trying to find where you belong, right?
If only there was a song.
God, I wish it was a song that
Like a
someone
real
could say.
catchy song.
Yeah,
Oh, you right.
yeah.
My phone slept. Dang it.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Michael Bolton slapped the hell
No,
out
I
of
did
that
this
song.
exactly what I needed to. Don't you?
I like me some war. You're good at war. I think two heads together.
People have told me that. I think I think it's the anger that helps me be so
they
good at
kiss.
war. You don't seem very angry.
Is that accent tolerable for Thorcus?
His?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can deal with his.
Yay! Tolerant.
Wicked. I love it.
But for how long? We'll see. Now I got you. Just starts to cut us
Just
out.
the two of them on the road.
Yeah. It's just Jake and Drew buddy cop.
Oh, I'm into that.
It's good. It's a good one. I am going to not continue with Tynaricus. I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave him dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did
He did his thing.
Statue, like.
Yeah. He's got He's got a memorial theme park.
Yeah.
All full of elements.
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Memorial theme park.
Memorial theme park. Yes. So I'm just gonna go back to being the king or emperor or whatever. Cool.
Man, we never ended up going to the Onyxheart Empire, did we?
Yeah, it's fine.
We never got inside.
We did not.
But it seems like you gotta get up there and fix some
Gesundheit.
stuff. 'cause
I do. My plan is to get back to the Onyxheart Empire and meet with the other leaders of the nations of Sativan and Kush kingdoms.
Is Real still here?
No.
Oh,
He gone.
disappeared.
I thought he
He gone.
still.
You go.
Cool.
And so yes, but to do that, I think I should get back to the castle, take care of this situation over
Frame
here.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a weird frame, but just do something
Shadow box.
with it. Shadow box. That's a hell of an idea. So yeah, get back there and call for a meeting in the mines and see what we can do to come together and defeat this blight thing. Because it seems like it's in all of our best interests, like it was 500 years ago. Again. Glad we took care of it so good the first time around.
Well, it lasted at least 500 years.
500 years is not a bad time frame to not have to deal with blight, so you're welcome.
Your council's gonna be. It'll be you, Gary Greenheart, Mark, and then question marks from the Diesel Dynasty.
Oh.
And
We
Rex
will-
is
That's a cool
also,
idea, though. Like,
Re-
finally
Oh my
bring the
god, it's
kingdoms
all of Jake's
less
characters.
We'll see.
Because Rex is also going with Thorkin.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so you can
Cancel the Jakes.
Tune in next season on Jake and D.
Oops, all Jakes. Oops, all
We're doing all
It's all Jake's.
Oh no!
Since I'm the last
Jaken.
one.
Happily,
We're jaking off.
it's just me like.
Shake it off.
But since I'm the last remaining of this branch of the helping committee, all this fucking Cleos we on, if that gives him a little extra clout, like I'm sticking with him. If I can be a lieutenant, or
You
advisor, something.
You can keep the Cleos. I don't need it. I
Yeah.
I
don't even know.
I came up with that system,
Yeah.
so
Is that like
I am-
Perksimius?
For the
I am
yeah.
I am Cleos.
Again, there is this strangeness where like there was this simulacrum that like replaced you and kind of was like had people like doubting why you weren't helping and all this stuff. This is like a great idea. Like use the exploits of this campaign to like re-rally those people around. You'd also mentioned like the idea of like stopping the separation. Like with the gates opening, like that effect of you coming back to it and the iron gates, kind of peeling away,
Right.
reconnecting the might of the full kingdom. Again, most of the army that was coming into these portals would be sent back, and now, there's you got a little piss of vinegar behind you. So,
Right. I still plan to keep the guards
Yeah.
at the gates, but the gates can be open. It should be, we need to find out what's going on in Sativan, from what I hear. And then
yeah, it's not the proving grounds anymore. It's like fuck Meyer folds or something. Like you're just like, no, it's fine down there.
Fuck
You don't have
Meyer
to prove
bluffs.
anything. Like just get your tickets and then you can go ride the rides.
yeah. Get back there and let the people know I'm not in, some cold, frozen dickhead.
Yeah, you kind of see snow dripping off your axes. You know what I mean? Like you made it real clear who was who when you walked in. Like it's just like even the spell of the simulacrum. It's like, nah, this is your place. And it's again like Mark, you've got this like eminence of war around you. It's no greater to have
Rex.
a hero.
Rex.
I'm sorry, Rex.
Rex.
Emanating around you than to be with like Thorgus Onyxheart. Even in the marred history of what the five were, the one that saved everybody. Like it was him that got the five kingdoms established in the first place. So it's like it very quickly becomes clear, like, okay, yeah, the Empire's like ready for a change.
Yes. War counselor.
Let's go.
So, I like that.
A war. We can call you like something cooler than counselor, like the Chancellor of War. That sounds cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Chancellor.
That's intimidating.
Oh, fun.
People are gonna love that.
Chancellor.
The Chandler of War.
Chandler.
Bang bang.
But I may need to use your cleric skills for one last thing.
Yeah, what do you need, bud?
We need to send off my grandson properly.
Blow his head up.
I was thinking more traditional, but pretty much the same thing. Burn it.
Burn it. Burn it.
Absolutely.
Having never been to the Empire, you do notice like there's just like hot black iron all over the place. That the gates have been forged from the pool from the earth below the city. It's like this is a network of like hot tunnels, and it's constantly being mined and resourced. Now, forgot the word. The word's gone. It's too late for the word, guys. Forget about the word. The word's gone. It won't be on the name list.
Repurpose?
All right.
Because I forgot it entirely. But they have managed to like use trade enough. They built the wall in front of Sativan. So you've done a lot, but there was still this kind of barrier between like the military class, the proven class, the army class, and then those who had served would be able to gain admittance. But there is like this is like a pretty hot place. There's some forges and refineries nearby. Refined was the word I was looking for. It's back. It'll be on the list. The next season's name.
Please included.
But yes, the kingdom is at your disposal, Thorgus.
Great. Let's go bury this kid.
No.
I'm psyched. No, I'm not.
Got his absolutely broken body.
Yeah.
That thing fell 100 feet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And just-
right?
Yeah, you've got a couple bags. You're like,
I think this is all him.
Yeah. The boots.
I think most of him is in. We scooped up what we could.
So
Yeah.
it's important to ask because there was like a distance between your two characters, Thorgus and his grandson. And so it's like, in that space, what kind of, like, do you want to give him, like, the full-on Onyxheart royal burial type, like, as if you had passed, but maybe a little less damage?
Wow, you're just relentless.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't help myself.
If we cremate him, if we burn him, can we meld him into a shield or a weapon or something? So
You want to turn him into a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, can we do that, like, with his armor that's already made?
Sure, I guess. He's not using
I mean, like, using it, but, like, do you want a tooth or something? I can pull it out real quick. Yeah, okay. All right.
Can I make a shield out of it? Rex lived underground, okay?
I was with my little dragon
With
people.
like Shay for a long
Like-
time.
You can do a lot of stuff with heads.
Yeah, it's true. I get
You know what? You're the Chancellor of War. You can go nuts with his armor. You do whatever you want with his armor. I bequeath that to you. You
Right,
fought
watch.
alongside him. So that's it won't fit me. So there.
Thank
Boom.
Thank
War armor.
Wee.
Yeah, that's some +2 full play, bro.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
That you can wear. You're a war cleric. You can wear heavy armor.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Is it too small for me, though? Because I'm not a dwarf.
I mean, you can get it.
Buddy.
Well,
have you,
you
have you
were a
looked
dwarf.
around? Have you looked around? I have the finest
You're
smiths.
like 10
in
minutes.
all
Did
the-
you need me to help you with that?
No, I'd love it if he wore it like an adult wearing mega pants.
Like kid
It's like it's like a halter top.
But it works.
You start the midriff.
Yeah. Like the NFL players just wear the half shirts and their the big old shoulders. And it's like,
Yeah.
Why?
Do a girl
Yeah,
armor in
sure.
fantasy. We can do it here.
right?
It's nice.
Yes.
All right.
So
So,
we can make that happen for you.
Yeah, let's bury your grandson.
All right. So then We're gonna go down into the chambers beneath the palace, and far beyond the deeps, near the fiery molten core, his body will be returned to the earth. We will sing the dwarven dirges of old as we honor this warrior's glorious death in battle. May the light of the Raka guide you and give you strength. Ah, my poor boy. I never got to tell you how proud I was of you. And then he'll place it in the lava and
Drop kick it.
It's on the table. Oh.
it was supposed to. Oh, yeah. Well, that's
Most of them still there. You can,
that's
Drop kicked it.
yeah, you see
that's done.
Terminator 2, the thumb comes out. It's just his head.
Whose hand is that?
But it's this.
Not true.
It's flipping a coin really fast.
Right, spinning the coin.
Going
And
down, spinning the coin.
who gave him that coin?
It's the coin, yeah.
I need that art. I'll let him make that.
And then I'll take my sending stone out of my ear and toss it in with my boy and say goodbye to my other friend at the same time. It's been a hell of a ride.
Who, like, when you flash back to that moment when he finally, like, drifted away, it's like all this silence, you know, and then all of a sudden just like, brother. And then like the predator handshake to like help him up, help morale up.
You're like, I'm putting together a team, brah.
Yeah.
It's just doing
It's a heist, but the heist is just we're gonna get stoned and eat pizza.
We got a lot of work to do.
We got a lot of work to do, brother. You son of a bitch.
Sorry, I'm crying for a second.
No.
I'm trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool.
It's fine.
It's fine. I was also
Sort of
doing the
true.
same thing.
We're all crying.
Deflection.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Oh, cool.
So yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to sound.
That's done and dusted. But as my Chancellor of War, you need to get a team of my men together for a scouting party. We're going to be sending them into the voids, the desert voids, to find the exile.
The exile.
Yes,
All right.
It will be a perilous journey. Many will perish, but the information that you carry must make it to him, no matter the cost. His empire needs his arm again, and someone must tell him that his son is dead.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
All right, on it.
Tyrannicus's father, Tyrannicus. Fuck.
He's gonna be so pissed. He's
not gonna be happy.
He's gonna be really sad. Or wait, is it like that situation like Brunor, where Brunor was a king, but like a lady? And
Prince.
They're gonna be like Prince.
Right?
You're right.
Yeah. Lady Prince.
It's just a symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, we don't know.
All right, Rex. Enjoy your journey.
Have fun, Rex. Yeah.
Is that guy got a name?
Oh, yes. He has his name.
The exile.
The exile's name is Onyxheart.
Onyx.
Yo, you made some art for him, so I'm popping it in here. Chronix Onyxheart.
Oh,
The sledge.
Oh, it's not the finalized one.
I was like, that was
I
just
just put it in
concept art. You put that in there
It's
already?
concepty, but
It's
I'm just saying,
concept-y.
this is where we're starting.
No.
Chronix Onyxheart. It's over by Thoricus.
Onyxheart.
Zero.
Unless I do.
Prawn
Yeah.
my heart and hope
There he
to
is. Go to
Onyx.
Oh, look at him. Look at him on.
Oh, hell
Now that's
yeah.
just, he's not like pale and white wiry, but he's a dope dwarven monk. And Tynaricus' father, Thoricus' son. But this is not TBD. TBD. The art will shift.
Yeah, we'll see. It's just a sneaky peek.
For Chronix.
Starting point.
Thank you for that art. Chronix art.
Tangerine dream.
Yeah, he's a monk, a shale soul monk.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, good thing
Hence
I had
the
that
exile.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a
Oh,
fucking
he's gonna
staff.
love seeing Brawley's head on the end of your hammer
Hey, he
there.
has no hands.
Yeah.
All right, we hit the moment where there's this the kind of shift in the as all the paths begin to go away. You know, kind of enjoying this last little taste of a physical form. You know, Sylvia. See, I said it right.
Thank you.
It took us the whole season.
It only took the whole season.
It took till now.
Yeah.
And I did it. I'm just kidding, kind of. You see, you know, you watch as the friends go. You know, a creature of little words, not used to such communication. But you see the light shining brightly between all of them, except for Gil, where there's this weird vacuous amount of light present.
Well, Gil's definitely gone.
Yeah. So, you know, it's like as this night kind of proceeds in front of you, you know, you still feel like you were definitely called back to your clandestine place. You've helped bring in Jim Branth, to the side of the helping committee, ready to be called upon. You've helped kind of bridge the gap as your other character, Amaryllis, now between the helping committee and this God Seed, the central conflict. But you have this last moment in this place, these friends, you know, before they go their merry ways. What do you do, Sylvia?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you once again for the adventures we had together. I learned so much, and I know we will meet again in many different forms. The dance continues. I'll see you again soon.
We always know where to find you because we have that constellation now. So
Yeah, you see in that moment, you know, it's as if like with your pullback into that place, it's as if you can see this constellation even in the daytime now. There's this kind of guardian of the ring of the Lily constellation.
Like day moon.
Yeah.
When you're like,
yes.
day moon.
Look at
Day
that.
moon.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be
You look
there.
up and you're like, day moon.
Yeah. Moon, you
Hi,
son of a
lady.
bitch.
Yeah, you're like, you
What's up?
sassy
What's
girl.
You're not supposed to be up.
Get out.
Yeah, what are you doing, Sassy? You're up too early.
Or I'm up too late. Get out of here. But yeah, so you see again like a little bit of aura of that protection as you return to the place from which you came. There's a strangeness knowing that like as the events unfold from this point on, you'll unknowingly watch the effects of this ripple beyond even the moment that you are now in. Jim Brandt did not come with you. He still wanders the road.
Sorry.
But you think perhaps it's for the better, you know, in this space as an ally in what is to come.
God damn it. Now I know who my next character is going to have to be.
Jim.
Jim Brand.
Jim Brandt.
It's too good.
He's a samurai.
Yeah.
My name is Jim Brandt. Wait, what?
Jim Brandt.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Jim Brandt. I don't need a partner. You're Detective Samuel's partner.
Oh my God.
Jim Brandt.
I can't stop. All right, so in this place, you know, you guys kind of, oops, sorry. I did that wrong.
Jim Brandt sounds like the kind of guy that has a room that you can't go into, like Dad's room.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Jim Brandt's room.
That's Jim Brandt.
That's
Yeah,
Jim
that's
Brandt's
Jim.
room.
Oh, we gotta go to Jim's football room. It's good.
That's great.
Yeah.
They have a lot of memorabilia there.
Yeah, no kids are allowed in there though.
Yeah.
They can't because they'll touch stuff.
They'll touch everything.
Yeah.
God.
They don't get
You
it.
tell them not to,
They
and they do it
You
anyway.
can't go into my dad's
don't
room.
understand appreciation of value. It's
Yeah.
beyond their little minds. But yes, as you guys, you know, kind of set out on what is to come, you know, Thoricus, you know, kind of pushing the Empire back into a form of unity, taking the helm again, you know, trying to not be the leader, but this seems to be the only way. Calling for your son to be found in the Oasis deserts, perhaps near the Diesel dynasty as well. A figure in that region, you know, kind of living in the strange desert realm that exists between the volcanoes and the Sea of Trees. You know, Gil, you're headed to the center of the earth as well as to join with Amaryllis, this helping committee kind of forming together, your brother, you know, reuniting at last, and Reks riding alongside, you know, the call of this strange voice of this onyx dragon that speaks in your mind. So this chapter's weave has closed and continues to tie into what is to come. You know, you guys, you feel as you shift back into the space, you see that cosmic realignment of balance at least held for what time that it is. You all too happy to no longer have the trappings of a body and exist as a beam of light and a part of it. You know, Gil, you're like running through the trees and Goku's like, I'm so glad we're doing this together. And you see Crix like leaning against like a park bench as you guys run by. And he's like, not so fast, kid. Like pulls out a motorcycle and he's like, what's up? You going with me?
I'm going on my own.
Fine.
Dimension door about it.
Yeah. Check 2.
And then it's like the last thing there is my finger through the door.
He's like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
All right, you guys progress on. At
You
this
guys are all just caught up in the weirdest sex game.
He's like, why do I know how
He used to be a criminal with me, but then he got clean because we just wanted to do this. So it was really good. Yeah, we are a nuisance and a burden on everybody.
You're like, wait, 3 minutes of that 15 minutes make way more sense now.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We wasted so much time. We
yes.
wasted so much government money. It's actually all part of it.
But yes, we're going to delve into the again this next series. This next month is going to be I'm touring a show to New York, and then I've got a week in Atlanta, so it's like going to be a little perfect downtime for me to kind of retool a lot of this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But we will be continuing the storytelling, and everything. I'd like to try some new elements that I think are going to be a lot of fun. But ultimately, we have like a whole cool world that we've peopled with stories now, and I think the opportunity to jump between them as we move forward is going to be an awesome one. I want to thank you guys so freaking much. As your DM, this has been a treat.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, just getting to see you guys on Tuesday is like
Thank
worth
you.
everything.
Yeah,
So,
and thank you, the buds that have been hanging out.
The best
with us.
buds.
like, the best humans.
Thank you,
Like, you guys
The
are
best.
amazing. Thanks for all you do. Thanks to all the incredible artists. It's like Jake's added art in, Sean Gilchrist has done character art, Vlad Kolenik, Sandy Stein, who did all the music, Tom Biscaglia is responsible for like the layouts that you're seeing here and so much of the new stuff that we added this season. And so I'm really excited to kind of continue pushing that thing forward as well as doing my favorite thing, which is playing weed with my favorite people in the world, doing my favorite thing, my favorite way. So you guys fucking rock. I love you guys very much.
Everyone get their closure?
Everybody get a closure?
Yeah. I
I feel good.
Yeah.
We feeling closure?
I feel good.
Feeling
Well,
moving
we
on.
have a closure ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you've heard about it, maybe you haven't. We like to take a lighter, like this little electric green one I stole from one of you, inevitably. Make sure we're not going to light any of our friends,
Red.
family, or household pets on fire. And go! Light us up.
Good night, Sam.
Thank you to Stephanie for running the studio. Thanks to the best cast in the world. And thanks for all you guys do. We love you so very much. Love yourself. Create something. Play games with your friends.
Kiss your friends.
Kiss them.
Whatever. With your friends. Tell them love them. Do things just for joy. All right. I love you so much. We will.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Tuesday, and it'll be a fun thing that I already know what it is and you don't yet. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh. That sounds fun.
So what? You can't touch me, because I'm from the internet.